I'm suffering today. Oh no. Wait. Yes, okay. I was looking at chat, sorry. Hold on. It's like, wait a minute. What? Who is in my chat right now? Sound off. Mostly because I need to find out if the changes I made to chat actually took, or if my chat widget is just gonna hate me forever. Yay! Wait, hold on. My chat widget. I hope it's loud enough. I actually put sound alerts on the chat so that I could hear whenever people sent a message in this time, so that I'm not just like oblivious to people talking. It should be. There's a little bit of a delay though, it seems like. Hello, Lasagna! Once again, I need to thank you for buying this game for me because I really wanted to play it, but we have no money at the moment. We got nothing. Beep. It should beep every single time I get a message. Hopefully. Yay. Beep. You don't hear it go beep every single time? Damn it. I am annoyed. Wait, what? Why? Oh, it's because when I was trying to figure out what was wrong with stuff earlier, I think I accidentally muted the Discord chat audio. It should be fine now.
Beep, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boo, doo, doo.
I wonder if it's a browser source issue. I don't know why.
Yay, I'm audible. Again.
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it now. I've tried to fix it a couple times, and it just doesn't wanna. I try to refresh it. Hold on.
Do we sell audiobooks?
I do not. No.
Why do you ask?
Maybe I should. Because you're audible.
Ah,
That's a
maybe it's not like I haven't considered it.
that was such a dumb
Recording
joke.
audiobooks sounds like a good idea, in addition to a dumb joke.
Mm. Mip.
I may have recorded myself reading my own novella a little bit, but I didn't finish recording all of that because I'm not done editing it. I say about a thing I wrote like 9 years ago.
Yeah. Ah,
Ow.
there we go.
It's popped on the toes.
Anyways, let's get this game started. Hold on. Let me get my controller.
Don't forget
There we
to stream it through the Discord as well so I can.
Oh, damn it. I thought I was good
Yeah.
to go.
No.
Meh. There.
Yeah. Here we go. Let me watch stream. A blank notebook.
That noodle boy sure does love him fries. I wish I had
Yeah,
some
he
fries.
is just staring me down from the foot of the bed. Although
It's
right
gonna
now
be
he's got his
ow.
back to me because I told him no too many times.
It's gonna be a little awkward for me to play today because I was helping our friends move in and I pulled something in my arm and my left arm is kind of like Wobbaloose.
Wobbaloose.
Feels like a wet noodle, so I've got it in a sling. But luckily, this game has controller support, so I don't have to worry about having to use my keyboard. So do we want a blank notebook, a blank videotape, or a blank audio tape as our save file? VHS tape?
Let's do audio tape because we're talking about recording audiobooks.
What is this, the Magnus Archives?
Hopefully.
Lasagna says video. I kind of want to go video.
Alright, do video
Like,
then.
Old school VHS. Play. Act 1. Let's do this. Act 1, Scene 1. Squeaky chair. I don't have any devices to use any of those.
I might
I
have devices that use all of them.
don't have anything that uses a video, like a VHS tape anymore, but I used to have a TV that had a built-in VHS player.
Always oil your horses.
Oh, that's a dog? I did not think that was a dog. That was such a weird looking shape. An old hound and a straw hat. Both have seen better days. This dog is wearing a hat. What's up with this truck?
Reminds me of that raggedy old hound dog we used to have. Virgil.
A moving truck rumbles softly to itself. Painted on its side are the words Lisette's Antiques, Furniture, Glassware, and Curiosities. Okay.
I like some curiosities.
Just running around. Hey, old man. Joseph sits between gas pumps in a Queen Anne armchair. Why? His hair is gray and his glasses darkened. Alright. I thought there might be audio, but I guess not. Joseph says, "Damn, did you hear that wreck? Truck full of bottles. I don't know, beer bottles, whiskey? Lost a tire or something and spilled booze and glass all over the interstate. That's dangerous. What a mess. I hope they don't come down here looking for anything. We blew a damn fuse and it's all shut off." Did I hear a dog?
I hear a dog.
What's your dog's name? My name is Conway.
Conway Twitty.
Conway Twitty. His name is Homer. Her name is Blue. Or just some dog. I don't know his name.
I'll go with Blue.
Yeah, I always liked Blue as a dog's name. Her name is Blue. Blue sounds like a sweet old hound. I used to know a dog like that. Hey, here's some jerky for Blue. What if I want the jerky?
Yeah.
I made it myself. Didn't turn out too well, but I bet a dog will eat it. Oh,
Gives me
I bet
pause.
it's gamey.
Yeah.
I've been driving all evening looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. I've got a delivery to make on Dogwood, but I'd rather watch the sunset. Getting late, right? I can feel the sun on my neck. I bet it's just a few feet off the horizon. I'm already getting, like, this is your last bastion of safety vibes from this place.
Mm-hmm.
The interstate gas stations are like oases in the vast unknown, essentially. It's crazy.
It's the same thing with 24-hour diners.
Yeah. This is fine. Right?
You can already feel the, like, Gothic Americana vibes seeping in.
Yep. This is the new Americana. Alright. Let's see. I've got a delivery to make on Dogwood, but I'd rather watch the sunset. Yeah, it's the truth. You have to stop and breathe in that road. Oh, I don't want to breathe in the road. Asphalt smells funny.
Especially with all the roadkill.
I bet while you're out driving, you let your eyes wander up the tree line and you just... Well, I bet you're more of a poet than old Joseph. How long have you been working here?
Speaking in the third person.
I've been working here a number of years. Vague. It's pretty okay.
Yeah.
You know, I have an advanced degree and a few publications. It's pretty okay here.
What?
An advanced degree? Listen, you and Blue would have been driving up and down 65 all night. Dogwood drives on the other side of... Well, to get there, you've got to take the 0. Cool. Zero's a tough route to find, but you can use my computer to look up directions. You'll have to head down into the basement and reset the circuit breaker first. I'll be happy to have those whining lights back up anyway. It's too damn quiet out here. I have to go in the
just
basement.
sitting here with the fucking lights off?
The basement
hell
door's back
haven't you-
there in the office. Appreciate your help, friend. Oh, and here, take this lamp. It gets dark.
Motherfucker ain't doing shit.
I have so many questions.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the door. It's like, where's the freaking... Let's go in the basement. Nothing bad could ever happen in the basement. What the...
This reminds me of Below, that roguelike survival game.
Hello? Sign.
Especially with how zoomed out the camera is.
What is this? A dusty, rusty sign is bolted onto the wall.
I'll be right
These
back.
are the
Bucket is calling me.
rules. 1. No open flames near the gasoline. 2. No consumption of beer or spirits on the premises. 3. In case of sudden darkness, do not panic. Relax. Count backwards from 5. 4. Strictly limit time spent in the basement to fewer than 3 minutes of every hour. What? I don't... this is so not fine. What? Basement people. Emily, Ben, and Bob sit in folding chairs behind a worn card table. Papers, oddly shaped dice, and highway maps cover the tabletop. Are y'all playing a TTRPG? Conway
D&D up in
clears
the
his
basement?
throat. Have y'all seen a breaker box down here? Oh, sorry, didn't know there was anyone down here. Yeah, I'll just ask about the breaker box. I want to get out of here as fast as I can. Emily to Bob. Did you hear something? Bob to Emily. No. Sorry, I was looking at the rules again. Ben to Bob. It gets easier as you go. Look, you said you rolled a 5, right? That means you get to pick up your marker and move it anywhere on the map. Bob to Ben. So it's your turn now, right? Ben to Bob. Oh yeah, I guess so. Where'd you put that 20-sided die? Emily. I don't see it. Did you drop it? Bob. It should be easy enough to find. It glows in the dark. They don't even know I'm here.
That's a
They're
little
not even
disconcerting.
they're not even acknowledging me.
Rude.
Clears his throat but gets no response from the people at the table. Yeah, they're just they can't even tell I'm here. Okay. Did you lose something? Bob to Emily. I think it rolled down off the left there, but I don't see it. Emily. Well, I'm not going to go look for it. It's too dark down there. Ben. One of you go down and get it, and I'll just study the rules here. Okay. I guess I
Just
gotta go down
ignoring
here.
your ass.
Like, what the hell? There's nothing down here. It's weird. Like, the sign just has rules on it. I guess I gotta... Hold on. There we go.
Yeah.
Glows in the dark, right? Conway picks up the glowing 20-sided die and inspects it. The number 5 is facing up. It's just a small piece of plastic, but it has a reassuring, almost comforting weight. He places the object in his jacket pocket.
We do love a good D20.
That's probably gonna come up later.
Mm.
Folding chairs are arranged around a worn card table. The chairs are empty and the surface of the table is bare. Should I keep the dice or should I put it on the table? Should I give it back or should I keep it? I kind of want to keep it.
Yeah, I'd keep it.
Yeah. I'll see what
Probably
happens.
gonna
if
be
I keep
all
it.
disappearing and shit.
It's like they didn't even know I was here, so.
Goddamn
Yoink.
D&D ghosts.
Yeah, my magpie brain was just like, that's mine now.
The deciding variable being that it glows in the dark.
I'll take that. Okay, let me get the fuck out of here. Get me the hell out of here.
It's wicked spooky down there.
Alright. There it is. Just listen to those lights whine. Yep. Well, I'd better get those directions and head to the zero if you don't mind. The zero's all, like, weird.
Yeah, I see.
Or there were some people down in your basement playing some kind of game, but they're gone now. Do we talk about the basement people, or do we move on?
I'd talk about it. Like, hey, the fuck, homie?
I kind of want to just move on. Like, I kind of want to just not acknowledge it. Just like, alright, well, that was weird. Anyway.
If you want. The whole, like, zero text being all wonky very much reminds me of reading Homestuck.
Yeah. Computer's in the office. You're looking for Marquez. We were down there for longer than 3 minutes. This whole game is a hallucination. Yeah, they didn't exactly specify what happens if you stay in the basement for more than 3 minutes. You're looking for Marquez. She knows her way around those roads. She'll get you to the zero. The password is, damn. Usually just feel it out. Muscle memory, you know? It's kind of long, kind of like a short poem, I think. One of those short poems that really sums it all up. You'll figure it out. I don't know if I will. I'm not very good at figuring these kinds of things out.
That's what I'm here for.
My brain is too literal. Let's use the PC. Conway taps key, waking the computer from its reverie. Reverie? User. Joseph. Password. Wheels slide loose. The stars drop away. I talk and listen to him talking. The stars drop away. Nobody saw the accident. The moon throbs. It's late.
Middle answer again.
The moon throbs. You just breathe road. The lights whine. It only gets later.
Second option again.
Sure, let's go middle of the road the whole way. Password accepted. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
How's it going in there? Figuring it all out? Sure you are. Messages, address book, games, exit. He said to look for Marquez, so... Marquez residence, 100 Macondo Lane. Head northeast on 65 and turn left as soon as you see that ugly tree that's always on fire.
Okay, that
Look for the barn at the base of the mountain there. Can't miss it. Got it? Out there on Macondo somewhere, right? Yeah, that's it.
just hit the ground running on the abstract weirdness.
I just heard a growl, but I don't know where it came from.
Yeah, I heard it too.
Hey look, while you were down there, I loaded that old TV of mine onto your truck. I borrowed that thing from Lever Marquez a number of years ago, and now that the power's all weird over here, I can't pick up anything but static and public access anyway.
Sounds like passing cars.
Yeah, the first one sounded like a growl, but the next one was definitely a car. She was always more of a reader, but maybe she'd want it back at home. It's a nice TV. I am so concerned, y'all.
Yeah, it was
like genuinely freaked
that
out a little bit. Not gonna lie. I don't know why the chat widget's not making the noise like it's supposed to. I need to turn up my microphone a little bit though.
The pacing of this is definitely designed to disorient
I
you.
think that's a little bit better. The game capture window was louder than me this whole time, so it's only. I mean, all it is like
Rampage.
Music and background noises, anyways, like ambient noises. Ambiance. There we go. Cool. Cool. Alright.
Rampage busted up on and like stood on my legs for a second and then just kind of clumsily turned around and tumbled off my legs, scratching me up. Yeah, well, he ran to the other side of the room.
I just realized that I don't actually need the keyboard to play this anyways, but I think it would be better if I just stick with the controller. Hey, Blue. How's it going? How's it going, buddy? What do you think of this place? It's odd. I never noticed it driving by. Seems like they're really on the rocks. I am concerned. I can just tell the dog about weird shit that I noticed, and the dog doesn't do anything.
Yep.
What about you?
Non-responsive.
Sun's gone down.
Metal
You and Blue
container.
better get on that road if you're gonna make your delivery. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's go. Conway is ready to leave. Conway's been ready to leave for a while now. Conway would like to no longer be in this place. Wait, what was it up? It was up the northeast on the 65. Turn
yeah,
left
other way.
as soon as you see that ugly tree that's always on fire. Right. I've got the... Hold on.
Yeah, I see it too.
I can, like, spin it around. But I can't actually, like, roll it. Also, is it just me, or are the numbers not correct on this thing?
Their position's a little bit off from what they'd normally be, I think.
Well, no, it's more like when I spin it, some of them don't look right. Like they're
I
not
don't know.
numbers anymore. I don't know if that's just like a trick of the effects or what, but anyway.
I mean, they look like numbers to me, but...
Let's go this way. Let's head northeast. And then, what, turn left when I see the burning tree. Okay. Tall black oak burns on a hill above the road. Not ominous at all. Oh, and then there's the
Marquez
Marquez
farmhouse.
farmhouse. Cool. This map is interesting.
Yeah.
Not concerning in the least.
Everything is A-okay.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Lamp. My savior.
Lamp.
Blue. Pretty dark out here, huh? So I guess we just head up the path. Keep an eye on the truck. Yeah, keep an eye on the truck, buddy. Don't let it get stolen or come to life and drive off by itself. What's up
In
with
my
the
neck
lamp?
of the woods. Maybe, Gordon. It's
That is Kentucky.
Appalachia.
Street lamp lights the base of a dusty path leading up the hill. Oh, okay. Seriously though, the dog is so concerning. It does not look like a dog should look.
Listen to them frogs.
Oh, wow. The way that it,
Ooh,
like,
an owl.
moves through scenes.
Yeah.
I would like to. I'm concerned. Not gonna lie. I'm very concerned.
Owl again.
I wonder if I turn this up. If y'all can hear every time I get a message. Oops. Nope. Look at the graveyard. I clicked on the screen and it moved me away. Family graveyard is set off to the side of the house. Headstones are inscribed with surnames of the unfortunate. Nowakowski, Padilla, Marquez. Is Marquez dead? Please tell me a Marquez is
Probably.
alive.
You'd be surprised if everybody's dead.
Are we in purgatory, you think?
Even the weirdo in the gas station armchair.
Hotel California.
Hello.
Weaver. I was just thinking what a lovely house we have. Do you like it? Have you been here before? Did you happen to see an owl? Hello? Sure, it's a nice house. No, I've never been here before. I didn't see any owl. I heard one, did not see one.
Yo.
No, I've never been here before. I know, it must seem very strange to you. I was here when this house was built, so it's never been strange to me. What's strange is this conversation. There used to be another house here, but we had it destroyed and we built this one. It was very expensive and we got quite underwater. What do you do for work? Is it too difficult or do you like it very much? I was once a mathematician. Are you looking for something in particular here? What is this conversation? I just walked in the door! It's better than being in a ditch. I drive deliveries for a small antique shop. Whatever. I'm just gonna tell this eldritch entity everything it needs to know about me. There's nothing bad would ever happen from that, right? There's no way it's gonna steal my identity and my face and just run off in the night and leave me dead. And skin me alive.
Your soul trapped forever in this weird-ass null space.
Appalachia. Where nothing ever bad happens ever.
Yeah.
I believe it's hard times for a small antique shop. It's hard times everywhere, even out here on our little farm. My parents stopped paying the bank a while back. I shouldn't even be here, but I just stayed.
Squatter.
If we get out of here in 3 minutes, we're fine. That seems to be the rule. Don't spend more than 3 minutes every hour. I have some notebooks. I'm only a little bored. I might prefer to watch TV occasionally. Actually, I have a TV here that I think belongs to you, or Joseph says you're too smart for watch TV. Let's give him the TV. Appease the entity. Will you please set it up? Then I can explain to you how to get where you're going. The 0, I know. How? How do you know already? Also, are you wearing a VR headset? What is on your face? Glasses? Twinning. Oh.
We do that. It's glasses. Big square glasses.
What is happening here? It's not.
I don't know, but it's
that's
kind of
not
a vibe.
how it's supposed to look. You've made a mistake setting it up. Is it a foreign object to you? Which of your parents was it who wouldn't allow you to watch television? Since you're here, I can get you a job. I know the boss is pretty. Actually, Bear was the one who was asking about the job. But yeah, it is pretty.
To be looking for jobs in Oregon.
It's pretty. Well, it's pretty wild that like Gordon did his job so well that they made him the boss. Like he outperformed his boss, so they fired his boss and made him the new boss. How fucked up is that?
He has to do the work of like 4 different jobs because everyone's incompetent.
Congratulations, buddy. You are overqualified. Ma thought she heard ghosts in the static. Dad thought it was radioactive. I know how to set up a TV. Okay, I'm skeptical. Be skeptical. I don't know what to tell you, man. I didn't do this. The TV's doing this. You have it all backwards. I'm not surprised, are you? Have you been paying attention? I don't think you have. I don't even...
Weaver, are you on the spectrum?
I don't even know where I am right now. What is all of this craziness? What is happening in Appalachia?
Some abstract shit.
It's atmospheric horror for sure, but it's like it's above my
The storytelling style is abstract in the way that like a Sundance indie film is.
Yeah. Well, it's Annapurna, so.
Yeah.
Annapurna published created this, so yeah. Is who on the spectrum?
Very artsy.
This woman in the game that we're talking to.
Weaver.
Oh. I did space out for a second there. She's right. What do you keep out in that barn? That is a good question. Used to be tools and feed, then books. Now I think it's mostly spiders.
Hey, just like my house. It's mostly
TV's
spiders.
picking up the wrong signal. My cousin Shannon would know more about it. She fixes TVs for a living. Well, she used to. I think the new models are giving her some trouble. Your cousin? So, I really just need to get to the 0. I also love Annapurna. I still need to play Stray, but I watched Bear play through Outer Wilds, and we both loved it. And then there's something else that I was playing that was Annapurna recently, and I can't remember what it was now, but I'm pretty sure I also enjoyed that one a lot, so... What was it? Was it Little Gator Game? Or was it Little Kitty? I don't remember anymore. They just keep putting out banger after banger, though, so... I'll ask about the cousin, I'm curious. That's my father's brother's daughter, Shannon. We're about the same age. Well, we used to be. She's older now. She's definitely on the spectrum. That's just your
Or a
uncle.
ghost.
Like, that's not what I was
Or both.
asking about. I know what a cousin is. She has a workshop up north a ways by the lake, right where Peonia and Wax Road meet. Peonia, that's a word. It's a big bait and tackle shop and she fixes TVs in the back. Do you like fishing? What is this conversation? Honestly, I'm not convinced you should bother with the Zero. I'd much rather you find my cousin and fix my TV, but I'll get you headed the right way. So it's pretty easy. Get back on the 65 heading north, then take the first right after the artificial limb factory? Question mark? From there, your arrival at the Zero is basically inevitable. I don't like the way you said that.
What?
Nice to know you, Conway. Keep your eyes open, especially in the dark. I don't like the way you said that. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die before the end of this game. It was nice knowing you. I only just met you. And
Yeah.
I have no idea what the oh, she's gone.
Of course she is. Yeah, this strikes me as like a situation where the inevitable outcome is not your death, but like a weird and vague disappearance, or you're already dead the whole time.
Her car is gone. I was like, how do I get downstairs? I can't, I don't think, unless I can go in through the garage door. But yeah, her like, it faded out and her car was gone. She's just gone.
Yeah.
So maybe we were right and she was dead the whole time? She's not alive. Yeah. I mean, it says Marquez on one of the headstones, so like, maybe she just died. Maybe she was dead and we brought her the TV to appease her spirit and she moved on. Oh, there's a song sound.
Bed Quilt Ramblers play You've Got to Walk. Oh shit.
There's people in the, like, foreground. I just met the strangest lady, or there are horses out there. Yeah, of course there are horses out there. This is a fucking barn. It's a farm. I just met the strangest lady. She kind of creeped me out, Blue. Just had a weird energy. Or, that's not her fault, I guess. Some folks are just like that.
That's what I'd say.
Yo. She definitely had a weird energy.
Has places to go, has nowhere to go.
Excuse me?
Yep, the phrasing in this is really getting to you.
Conway has places to go. The implications in the text are what's really building up the, like, freak factor, the creep factor.
Yeah.
It's the implication of, like, it was nice knowing you instead of it was nice meeting you. And the implication of, like, you'll find it, like, you'll get there, it's inevitable, instead of, like, you'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
It's freaking me out, guys. I love it.
It's kind of phrasing that I like to use whenever I'm...
Yeah. Like, this is my preferred... This is my preferred kind of horror. I don't like jump scare horror. I like this kind of horror that just, like, builds tension the longer you play it through, like, interaction. I think that's why I enjoyed that horror movie, I Am the Pretty Thing That Lives in the House, so much. You know?
Factory.
Oh, there's the Zero. Look at that. What a weird looking street. A creek runs alongside the highway. Oh, I guess that's a creek. And then turns toward a dirty brick building. A grinding drone from within the building is faintly audible from the interstate. Floodlights on the lawn illuminate smokestacks. At the edge of the building's parking lot, a large sign, partly obscured by trees, reads, Amer Artificial Limb Factory. American Artificial Limb Factory, I guess?
Something like that.
Whoa. I guess I just gotta keep going. Wait, wasn't I supposed to turn right by the factory?
Check your notes.
Yeah, I was. Bleh. Who said? This game is so much more than I thought it would be, but this was recommended when I looked for Oxenfree-like games. Did Annapurna make Oxenfree too? I feel like they did. Maybe that's the one I was thinking of a minute ago. Up north a ways by the lake, right where Peonia and Wax Road meet. Oh, that's Shannon's workshop. 0 on ramp. No, it's another studio.
First
Okay.
right after the artificial limb factory.
The first right, yeah. So this one, I guess. Dixie Highway. Hammondsville Road. I can drive around forever, it looks like. On ramp? Question mark?
Must be it.
Oh, should I have gone up to the bait and tackle shop first, you think? Maybe I should have.
If you wanted to check it out.
Yeah, because now I can't go back, I don't think. Scene 3, Elkhorn Valley. Ninth studio, okay. Conway brushes some dirt off Blue's hat. How's it going, Blue? Not sure that lady was right about the on-ramp to the 0 being here. I guess you just can't tell with some folks. They're liable to run you around just for kicks. Better look around, though. Must be down here somewhere. Weather's about to turn. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my time. Even if the weather's about to turn, I'm gonna look around. There's an entrance here. I wonder if I can go back if I, like, get in the truck. Doesn't want to stay any longer. Can I go back? I can! Okay.
Yay.
Because I'm curious. So she said up where Dixie and Peoria, or Peonia and Dixie meet, right?
Yeah.
Up here. Beep. 65. What's this? Priceville and Bacon Creek. Up north a ways by the lake.
The lake. The lake's back down.
Yeah, I went past it. Oh, there's the zoom in buttons. Okay. That was confusing. Where was the lake? Is that the lake over there?
Yeah. I mean, it looks like a lake.
It's a burning tree. So I wonder if it's this way. Mammoth Cave Road. Wonder why they call it Mammoth Cave. Hey, there's a museum. What's up with the museum? Sign in front of the building just reads museum. The lights are off but the front door's open. I can go in. I'm gonna go check out this museum. Conway steps through the museum's doors. A few feet inside the museum doors, the ambient sound of the highway drops sharply away. The room is cold, dark, and still. I'm gonna die. A book lies open on a table in the center of the room. An open hallway extends to the left. Large glass doors bar the path ahead. This is Night at the Museum. Look at the book. Conway looks at the book. There's no title on the book's spine or cover. A 3-word phrase written in pencil on the first page is smudged and indecipherable. Soft echoes of voices and footsteps. What? That's what the caption is saying the background noise is. On the first page, someone has left an ink drawing of a horse. Several dozen blank pages later, at the end of the book, is an elaborate ink drawing of a one-legged man working an antique adding machine surrounded by whiskey bottles. I don't know how I feel about this.
Very specific.
Let's go check out the hallway. Conway walks down the hallway to the left. Conway's footsteps echo against the hallway's marble floor and arched ceilings. Plexiglass boxes line the walls. The hallway dead ends on a darkened display case. What's in the boxes? What's in the box? Conway examines the boxes on the walls. The first box, just a few feet into the hall, contains an assortment of bird wings. Oh, some are missing feathers. One large, brightly colored wing almost glows in the moonlight. Its feathers are intact, but a piece of bone pokes awkwardly out from the tip. Okay. Sounds like my kind of place. I love bones. What's in the display case? The display case is several yards wide. Yards? What? Several yards wide, but just a few feet off the ground. It's unlit, and back in this corner of the darkened museum, very little moonlight creeps in. A gold-plated plaque on the surface of the case is a bit easier to read. It recounts a short history of fowl hunting in the region and speculates abruptly about the nature of addiction. What?
Why are you so specific?
What? Let's go see what's through the glass doors. This is like a choose your own adventure novel almost. It's like an old school text-based adventure game.
Haven't
The glass
died yet.
doors won't budge. To apply any more force would likely break them. Do I want to? I don't want to break in.
Yeah, you do.
Let's see what happens if I break in. Conway applies more force to the doors. The glass shatters. Somewhere ahead, a light switches on. After a moment, it switches off. The room is dark again, and the floor is covered in broken glass.
Do it.
Okay, we're doing this. Conway walks through the broken glass doors. Broken glass grinds under Conway's boots as he walks down the hall. He has the feeling of being in a larger space. Very little light reaches the far end of the hallway. Feel the walls, feel the floor, or return to the entrance. Let's go with the walls. Criminal activity.
Yeah, you know it. That's
Yes.
what I'm here for.
Yeah. Laws
To
don't
encourage
apply
bad decisions.
in Appalachia. That's yeah.
We're already in a weird fucking null space. Consequences don't matter.
The walls are completely smooth and strangely warm. Conway can feel his breath and sweat condensing on the surface. Conway kneels and runs a hand along the floor. The floor is completely smooth and strangely warm. Conway can feel his breath and sweat condensing on the surface.
Looks like that's all you can do.
Yeah, I guess so. I broke the doors. Gaslight gatekeeper go bust. Does the book say anything different now? No.
Yeah.
It's
Same.
the same. So yeah, I don't know what this museum was about, but that inner room was definitely something weird.
Maybe it'll send us back to it. It's
Broke into the damn museum for no reason.
just out here doing property damage.
Brownsville Road. Anetta Road.
Gratuitous property damage.
Okay, seriously, where is this freaking bait and tackle shop supposed to be at?
Like a 90s action cartoon.
Roman Dam. Just driving around, middle of the night, don't know where I am. Union Light Dog Creek.
Down with museums. Yeah,
Uphill
fuck them.
road.
We love museums, but we'll still break in.
I prefer when museums are, like, ethically sourced, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, museums that display things that were donated and not taken.
Yeah. Fucking colonizers.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but yeah, basically. I don't know where the hell Peonia is. Down with the colonizers.
Yeah.
A mummy exhibit. Nice. Where the heck? Did I just go the wrong way, maybe? Creswell,
Yeah.
Bacon Creek, Frenchman Knob. Frenchman Knob?
Gross.
Yeah.
It's like that fucking billboard
Excuse
I
me?
took a picture of earlier.
Yeah. I don't know.
There's this smirking ass bearded dude on this billboard, which reads, Dick
A
Law
mum?
Firm.
Oh, a mum
Get a
exhibit, not a
firm
mummy exhibit. Okay. I was
Get a
confused.
firm grip on justice.
Mm-hmm. The Dick Law Foreman was like, get a firm grip on justice. Firm grip.
And he's just got that, like, shit-eating grin on his face.
He absolutely knew what he was doing. There's no way that he didn't. I'm just gonna drive around in circles until I find this bait shop. I don't think I'm gonna, though, honestly. Like, I drove around the entirety of the lake and I didn't find it.
Maybe she's a
Dragonflies.
liar.
The truck jerks toward the shoulder, nearly run off the road by a swarm of dragonflies. Their wings beat briefly in the headlights and disappear into the night. A whole, like, swarm of dragonflies just tried to throw me off the road.
Excellent.
I'm confused.
Happy Valley Road.
Main Street. I'm in the middle of town. Can I drive faster than this?
No.
No, I cannot. Totally normal. Totally normal. On air. Equus Oils. Glasgow Road. Can I go back to Equus Oils, maybe? I probably can,
Yeah.
actually. I wonder if I could go get more directions. I don't know, this whole area just feels weird to me.
It is weird.
School, Shelby Road. Brownsville Road. I came up this way already. I'm starting to wonder if maybe it was the wrong way the first time. The stream has the biggest delay of me sending something and it appearing.
Probably because of our crap-ass connection.
Well, I've got a good connection. It's just we're on different sides of the planet, so maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. Also, like I said, my chat widget was having problems earlier because I was trying to change some things and it didn't want to do the thing, so. I think I'm gonna have to completely remove it from OBS and from my computer and like essentially re-download all of the info and stuff so that I can start fresh, because it just doesn't want to do anything. It doesn't want me to change it.
Doesn't want to do.
Also, I found a church. A singing
like that.
chorus of echoes from within the church. The building is 1 story tall with a pitched roof and a 3-story spire rising from the front. The top section of the spire is made of stained glass. Stained glass. An interior light illuminates the pines in red, green, and blue.
Yeah, no other streamer has this delay.
It's been like this since I was first here. Weird. I think it is just the chat widget, honestly. I'm not using the Steam Elements chat widget because I couldn't figure out how to get it to work. I'm using a third party, so It probably is just the chat widget. There's kind of a delay. So. A large LED display glows in the parking lot. Light of the Last Great Awakening Baptist Church.
See, here's a little, like, Americana Gothic horror advice. Churches are never safe.
No, yeah.
You think that they would be because they tell you they are, but they're not.
Especially unsafe if it is the middle of the night and it is still, the church is fully lit up and there are still people in it. Like, if it's an empty, darkened church, there's a chance that it's safe. But if it's the middle of the night and it's full of people and it's fully lit up and there's noise coming from inside, you better run the fuck in the other direction. Like, turn around, do not look back, pretend you don't hear the singing. Because there's no way you're going to be safe in there.
You are just a sacrifice waiting to happen.
Yep. Conway stands and listens to the chorus. The muffled chorus drones at a steady volume, repeating the same 2 verses without rest. Absolutely not safe. I'm going to go inside anyway. Oh. The front doors of the church are modest and worn. They are locked. Let's go around back. Ramp leads up from a few dusty metal trash cans to the church's back door. Look in the trash cans or enter the back door. Let's look in the trash cans.
Raccoon time tonight.
Yes, we are. Conway opens a few of the trash cans and looks in. One has a bit of something leafy and rotten stuck to the bottom of it. Another is full of unlabeled videotapes.
Okay.
Conway pushes open the back door. He finds himself in a kitchen lit by a buzzing fluorescent ceiling fixture. On the counter are a plate of moldy bread and an empty Dixie cup flecked red around its waxy rim. A set of swinging plastic doors to the far wall, on the far wall, lead out of the kitchen. I'm gonna find a whole, like, yeah, it's straight up Jonestown in here. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Conway pushes open the plastic doors and walks through. Vacant pews sprawl unevenly into the church. A small raised stage lies to Conway's right, bare except for a tape recorder. The tape recorder's power cord runs to an outlet near Conway's feet. Should I unplug the tape recorder, or do you think that would piss something off? Conway unplugs the tape recorder. The singing stops. The lights fail. I guess we're back in the truck again. We didn't die.
We just killed the fucking noise.
That is some straight up Southern Gothic ass shit, though. Oh my god.
Skeevy.
I can't go that way. I have to go this way. I love how we did that. We did what arguably would have fucking traumatized anyone in their right mind, and then we just got right back in the truck and didn't even acknowledge it.
It's like, fuck this trap in particular.
Oh, look, a plane. What's in the airplane? Oh, I can get out of the truck.
Huh.
2 shirtless, shoeless men push a light aircraft along the highway. Occasionally, one or the other slips a bit on the sweating asphalt or stops to pull back his hat. The men are nearly broken. The rubber is almost worn away from the wheels. Soon these men will be dragging this airplane. That's some purgatory shit.
Yeah, these men are clearly dead.
Sisyphean problem. Holy crap. Absolute. Conway doesn't want to stay any longer. Yeah, let's not. I don't want to know what happens when they can't push that plane anymore.
It's so weirdly specific.
Late nights in Appalachia. Nothing else going on. Hey, it's Peonia. I finally found Peonia Road.
So we're in the right place, kinda.
There's the bait shop.
Bait shop.
Conway pulls into the bait shop parking lot. Vaulted above the road on a thin steel bar, a handwritten sign reads, "Live bait." Minnows, small and also large for stripers, night crawlers, chips, and beer. A green flyer hangs loosely from a bit of masking tape at eye level. To the shop's right, a dirt parking lot sprawls unevenly into grass and then eventually trees. The bait shop is open. What does the flyer say? Computer printed type in a bold font surrounds a clip art illustration of a TV set. The TV has eyes, arms, and legs. Its shoulders are slouched. On the screen is a cartoon expression of exhausted nausea. A hot water bottle rests against its wire antenna. That's actually kind of cute.
Yeah, it's a little sick TV.
Enter the bait shop. Narrow aisles crowded with lures, reels, rods, and snacks divide the shop lengthwise from the entrance to the cashier's counter. The left wall is lined with churning tanks of water. What's in the tanks? Fish? The 3 metal tanks aren't labeled, and the water is too agitated to get a clear view of what's inside each one. The contents of the first tank are vaguely gray. The second is a muddy pink. The third is clear, but shiny silver flecks occasionally flash along its surface. Reach in?
Reach in. Yes. Tempt fate.
Sure, let me just
Get
reach
your
into
hands
water
wet.
that I can't see through. That's a great idea. That never goes badly. Let's see what's in the third tank. Conway reaches into the third tank. The water seems to tremble with life. Conway can't tell if his hand is being nibbled by fish or massaged by the artificial current. Hello, butterfly. Butterfly Milo Coracrati? That is a heck of a username. Wow. Full 3 names.
Welcome in.
Welcome in. It's Spooky Saturday. We're playing Kentucky Route Zero. It's a choose-your-own-adventure game, apparently. Didn't know that going in. This is one of your friends, Lasagna? Oh, okay. Even better.
Very much extra welcome.
Yeah, even better. We love Lasagna here.
Yes, we baby our
Any
child.
friend of Lasagna's is a friend of ours. Okay, where was I? The water seems to tremble with life. Conway can't tell if his hand is being nibbled by fish or massaged by the artificial current. As his eyes near the surface of the water, he can see something colorful glowing faintly at the bottom of the tank.
Yes,
I want
reach in
that.
deeper.
What is it?
Magpie brain, go.
Oh no. I may have finally killed myself here. Tremor spreads from his elbow out to his fingertips and up the base of his shoulder. His vision flickers. The water is running warm under his skin now, and he has the sensation that something is about to snap. His eyes close. He lays on a rooftop, new shingles rough beneath his back, swelling in the noon sun. He is exhausted. They must have started before dawn. His legs are sore from holding stable on the uneven surface, his wrists from breaking old sealant, his fingers from carefully lifting shingles to hammer down new ones. His boss, Ira, yells from the idling truck below. He shades his eyes with his hand. A beer would be good, but it's barely past noon. Oh, it's barely past noon, but he's worked a full day already. What could the harm be? Maybe a shot at the counter, just to get his eyes open. Then a beer. He could offer to drive into town for lunch and stop at that place on Cumberland. The cashier pushes Conway roughly on the shoulder. He's been talking. Yelling, maybe, but it's all an echo now. Conway looks up, his neck stiff with pain, his right palm still tingling. The cashier points to the tank, then above it to a few holes torn in the wall. Nail holes from which an electric sign has come dislodged and fallen into the water. He helps Conway to his feet, looks at him pitifully, and returns to the cash register. I just electrocuted myself.
Yes.
Magpie brain, you failed me.
Didn't fail me. That was great.
That explains the little silver flashes on the surface of the water.
Yes.
Love it.
2 more tanks.
Let's go see what's in the other
Let's
2.
fuck around
Yeah.
and find out.
I'm the reigning ruler of fuck around and find out now.
Yeah, it's true.
Let's reach into the second tank. It's pink. What could possibly be wrong with pink? Oh. Conway's fingers slip through something fleshy but inert. The sensation is nauseating.
Reach deeper into the gross.
Let's reach deeper. His elbow passes into the pinkish mass. He realizes he's about to be sick from the smell and pulls away. Aww.
Gross.
We almost whirled. Conway reaches
Oh.
into the first tank. Conway's hand brushes against something roughly the size of his palm.
What you got? Is it a
He
fish?
reaches deeper. His hand comes into contact with a scaly, uneven surface. As he runs his fingers along the bottom, a band of sweat bridges the inches from his... Oh, bead of sweat. Bridges the inches from his temple to the water's surface. Something bites at his forearm. He recoils. I think there's an alligator in that tank. Let's go talk to the cashier, who just watched me pass out from electrocution. Wiry cashier stands behind the register, preoccupied with a Sudoku puzzle. Ask about the basketball game. Ask about Shannon Marquez's workshop. There's a basketball game? There's always a basketball game. What am I saying? This is America. A handwritten sign on the door behind the counter reads, TV repairs by appointment. Please consult with cashier. The cashier knocks a few times on the door and waits, occasionally glancing at his puzzle. After a few moments with no answer, he notices a smaller note written on the sign, reads it, then points it out to Conway. Conway reads the note on the workshop door. Weaver, I got your message. Have left for the old mine. Don't know if I will see you there or what. Ready either way. Shannon. What?
Alright. Ask about the basketball game, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Because that just does the same thing. Conway asks about the basketball game. The cashier switches on the radio. An AM sports broadcast is playing, but Conway can't be sure if it's meant to answer or to drown out his questions. Cashier doesn't want to talk to us. I guess we go back outside.
We are the most distractible
Try to
delivery driver.
find the old mine, maybe? Just go drive around in circles all night. This night is going on forever, though, I will admit.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's literally going to go on forever, so...
Living it up at the Hotel California.
Man, I am so sick of that song. We're talking about something that's been overplayed almost everywhere I go.
It's because it's a classic. Like, it's considered a classic, so it's just everybody listens to it everywhere. Even if there's, like, it's not relevant to wherever it is that you are, you know?
Yeah, it's just there.
The controller rumbles and, like, shakes and stuff whenever I'm driving, and it's kind of making my elbow hurt a little bit. Making my arm hurt a little bit. Ugh.
I ate a burger and then I sat up.
Rumming it in my face that you had a burger and fries and I didn't.
Yes.
I haven't actually eaten anything but waffles today because I was going to eat before I got on stream, but then I got distracted trying to do the stuff with the Twitch chat widget, bleh, and ran out of time before stream. Ended up starting stream late.
I had to...
Oh wait, I didn't mean to click on the.
I'll ask through the front door and get ready for all of this, but by the time I sat down, it was almost 10 minutes in, and you hadn't gotten into the chat or started yet. So it's like, oh.
Yeah.
So, it didn't matter that I was late because you're late.
Yep. Yep. Today was a slow day. Elkhorn Mine. Oh, this was the mine the whole time. Ha!
Yeah.
Nice.
You had to go and get pet food and such.
Yeah.
All out of kibbles.
Shannon speaks into the large brick cell phone held up to her ear. It's $200 for 2 weeks. Wait, I'm Shannon now.
Huh.
$200 for 2 weeks. Yeah, it kind of is an emergency, or no, it's fine, I'll figure it out. Let's go with emergency.
It's also vague.
Phone, inaudible. Shannon, that's true. I guess he can't kick me out for another week or two, but I can trust him not to just change the locks.
And I trust
Trans
him
queen. This is the fastest transition I've ever seen.
Hey-ya.
Yo. I guess it's about her ex-boyfriend or something. I don't know. Phone inaudible. Yes, and I appreciate that. But, okay, you're right. Or just, never mind, I have to go, sorry.
Emergency airbag titties. Quick deploy.
Phone inaudible. Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow, love you, or forget it, bye. Whatever. I don't know who's on the other end, I'll be nice.
Yeah, you're just making this shit up as you go.
It's choose your own adventure novel. It goes however we want it to go. Stranger. Oh, it's you.
Stranger.
I'm talking to myself now. Excuse me, ma'am. I saw the light was on and I'm looking for the on-ramp to... Are you here to kick me off the property or do you believe in ghosts? Should we have a weird-ass conversation with Conway just like Weaver?
Let's make it weird.
Do you believe in ghosts? Well, let's see. I do believe a place can be haunted, if that's what you mean. No, that's not what I mean. Or what about a person? Can a person be haunted? Yes. Sure, I guess a person could. Sometimes I feel haunted myself. Do you, buddy? Because that would explain a lot.
Yeah.
Me too. Oh yeah? Is that what led you down here? I don't want to talk about it anymore. What is up with these fucking Marquezes? I don't want to talk about it anymore. Okay. You seem like you got a lot on your mind. I don't mean to bother you. It's just... Here's what it is. I drive deliveries for a shop called Lisette's Antiques, and I'm out trying to finish this job. What kind of stuff are you hauling, or you're making a delivery to the mine? Let's go with this.
Yeah.
No. I have a delivery for 5 Dogwood Drive. They just want to pass the Bechdel test. Oh, man. They're trying real hard.
Tits out for Bechdel test. Quick deploy tit. Go. Rapid transition.
I have a delivery for 5 Dogwood Drive, and I can't remember ever seeing that address before. Now I heard I need to take a highway called the Zero. So I met this young lady, named Weaver Marquez, and she sent me this way, and so here I am. Uncommon kind of place for an on-ramp, but that's what it's been like so far anyway, with... What? Oh, now I'm Conway again. What? Weaver Marquez, do you know her? Or the Zero, is that around here? Well, this is Weaver Marquez. So you saw her tonight. I know Weaver. She's my cousin. I'm Shannon Marquez. Dead. Oh, you're the one who fixes televisions. That's right. Did she tell you that too? Of course she did. I don't like this anymore.
I do.
Weaver doesn't lie. One time when we were younger, she told me my dad had been in a terrible car wreck. There was crushed metal everywhere, and we'd been hearing it echo through the house for years. She said, I was very upset, crying, and then my dad walked in the door, just come back from a trip to the junkyard collecting scrap metal to fashion into wind chimes. I was angry, but she said it wasn't a joke, and it wasn't a lie. At the time, I thought she meant it as a riddle or a puzzle. But Weaver's not a puzzle, she's a mystery. Weaver is weird.
Yep.
Maybe she's not dead. Maybe she's just like an entity.
Sometimes your living relatives are in fact just entities. I mean, look at us.
Yeah, that's true.
For all intents and purposes, it seems as though we were born of a human person.
So what are you doing down here, Shannon?
Reality's fluid like that.
I talked to Weaver earlier this evening, too. Or anyway, she talked to me. It's hard to tell if she's listening sometimes. Weaver told me... Yeah, Weaver told me I had to come down here to the old Elkhorn mine. She said I'd find something I've been looking for. Where did you see Weaver, or what are you looking for? I'm not exactly sure. I have a few ideas. I'll know it when I see it. It's not such a bad thing, you showing up now. All told, I'd rather not go down there alone. Your dog should stay up here, though. It's no place for a dog.
This dog stays out of everything
Alright.
except the truck.
If it's no place for a dog, then it's no place for a person.
Disagree.
This is an old mine. It runs pretty deep and tangled. If we're gonna go down into it, find your on-ramp and whatever else, we've got to keep our bearings. I don't want to get turned around. Yeah, that wouldn't be a great thing. Weren't we just talking about how I'm terrified to go down underground last Saturday? And
I
now I
couldn't
have to
find a
go down
specific phobia
underground.
for it.
Where did we leave Blue? Blue's right there next to us. She followed us in here, apparently. She's just sitting
Yeah,
there
she
with her
just-
little hat on, staring at the ground.
I saw a little Pikachu plush earlier that had a straw hat.
Aw.
The
Oh,
Walmart.
that reminds me. There's supposed to be a little Sleeping Rockruff plush coming out not
Oh,
too
that
long
sounds
from
good.
now that they're going to be selling at Target, and I want one so bad.
Yeah.
It's all so small. I was trying to, like, keep it visible, I guess, but, like, I didn't want it to be too big because I didn't want to block too much of the screen. I could try and make it a little bigger. I don't know. I can't really, like, there's no setting for it in the game, so I can't, like, make the picture bigger. Or, like, change the contrast so that it's not as dark.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like this to kind of
Yeah.
make you feel less in control and disconnected from the like the setting of the story in a way.
I've got some gear here to measure conductivity, frequency response, stuff like that. Maybe we can find a way to put a signal out ahead, do some analysis, and figure out what kind of topology we're up against. Topology, sure. Okay. Topology, that's the science of continuous space, my friend. The way this twisty maze of passages fits together. I thought that was topography.
I think topography is specifically like maps,
Like
map making.
surface. Okay.
Yeah, topography is, graphy,
I'm
graph
controlling
making
Conway
maps.
again, okay. And yeah, Blue is just gonna stay here. Or not.
Blue, what are
Can't
you doing?
tell Blue to stay here, so
I
I
got
guess she's coming with us.
sniffly, and I can't find my nasal spray. I'm having one of those allergies at the worst possible time in the afternoon, like nasal congestion, where my airways are partially constricted, and if I could just find my god dang nasal spray, it would clear it up in an instant. I know I have like several, but never mind, I got some.
Okay. I guess it was just lagging for a second there. I was like, what did I do? That
The one I
runs
was
into the
looking for, I
mines.
couldn't find.
Yeah.
Ah, but the one I keep in my bag is always in my bag, so. Ugh, nose.
Lasagna says, I had geography as a major subject, and yeah, topography is mostly maps. I had to make topographic maps. Ah, okay. Yeah,
Topographic maps are the best kind of maps.
thinking about it now, I remember learning about topography because it's like elevation, essentially. Like, topographic maps show elevation levels.
It's the shape of the surface of whatever the fuck you're mapping.
Yeah. Shannon says that runs into the mine's PA system. Do you think it still works? The little light on the front of it is off, or there's only one way to find out.
Only
I
one way to
don't-
find out.
I don't
Adventure.
know. Fine. I was gonna say, I don't know if I want to, like, find out that it does work and then alert something that there are people down here.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be cautious now after breaking into a museum and like turning off the thing in the church, putting your arms in the all three of the tanks in the bait shop, getting electrocuted.
Yeah. Conway, into PA. Is anybody down there? How big is this place? Or ... Anybody down there?
Everybody home?
Nothing. We'll happen to fuck around and find out. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't.
You see, in this equation, being the little gremlin on the shoulder backseat driver I am the fuck around,
He's the fuck
leaving
around.
Pooka
Yeah.
to be the find out.
Yeah. I'm the find out.
Like, you get to enjoy all of the consequences of my bad influence.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's no power. Yeah, okay. Even when this old mine was up and running, it was tricky to keep stuff powered. That makes sense. You know, the miners used to have to pay just to run the fans and the lights. That sucks. They got paid in these shitty plastic tokens, coal scrip, you know? And if you want to run the fans for a bit to clear the air up, well, you have to put a token in. That's really messed up.
Oh, yeah.
My parents used to work here, so did Weaver's parents. I guess a lot of folks' parents worked here. So let's just head into the mine and see what we see, or can we power it up? Do we want to power it up, or do we want to just go in blind?
Well, we can at least see if we can power it up.
Yeah. I bet we just have to free up some power for the PA system. Everything's rationed. Set up that lamp of yours and I'll go unplug these ceiling lights. Conway clears his throat nervously. Tries to think of something clever to say, or fidgets with the change in his pocket.
Magpie brain?
Magpie brain. Heard the speakers back here crackle a bit. It's on now, right? Try saying something into the mouthpiece. Conway into the PA. Well? Okay, I hear you. We need to measure the echo delay time and figure out how deep the tunnels run. Just make some noises into the mouthpiece. Beep bop boop.
Beatbox.
Conway taps the mouthpiece, rubs a finger along the surface of the mouthpiece, or clears his throat. Let's tap it.
Tippa tippa tap.
That echoed for a long time. Scrape a coin across it, knock on the table, or hum a deep tone. Spit, whistle, blow on the mouthpiece.
Let's just do an ASMR over here. That's a weird whistle.
Also just realized that it, like, flashed gray. Like, the light flickered weird whenever I whistled. Damn, that's a long delay. These tunnels run deep. I bet some of them have ruptured or joined up with cave systems. Alright, I set up my spectrum analyzer, so just say something into the mouthpiece and we can get a sense for how narrow the mine tunnels are.
Wish I had a
Don't be
spectrum
shy,
analyzer.
just say anything that comes into your head. Tell me a story about something, or what did you have for breakfast today? I didn't have breakfast. Well, no, I ate waffles today. Here's a story I used to work during doing roof repair, or I had breakfast with Lisette.
This is the story all about how my life got flipped turned upside down.
I don't like that. The colors went all weird and gray and blue, and like the controller is shaking.
I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. Like...
I made some red-eye gravy. She made biscuits. Yeah, this is fine. This is totally fine. This is absolutely fine. No, everything's good. We're good. She talked about her late husband, Ira. Ira was our job at the roof place. Our boss at the roof place job. Sorry. I don't know what just brain happened.
I don't know what just brain happened. You got it. That's the one.
It's fucking me up already, guys.
Yep.
We
resonance is causing
listened
dissonance.
to the radio. Then she cleared the table. Then I loaded the truck. Then we sat there for a bit. Then I loaded the truck. Got it. Looks like the tunnels are pretty cramped. Yeah. Low ceilings. Hope you're ready to stoop a bit. Eh, you're probably used to it. He's pretty tall. One more test. We just need to know if the air is breathable or if it's too thin or too dense. Just sit real close to the mouthpiece and breathe. I don't wanna. I'll measure the resonance of your breath with the air in the tunnels. This seems like fake science, but okay.
A little
Just
bit.
try to relax. Try to breathe naturally.
Man, I wish I had
Conway
a goofy
breathes
ass
and thinks about the
sci-fi
road. Or thinks about
analyzer
resting.
thing. It's a fun set of noises.
I don't like it.
I do.
Breathes and remembers a moment earlier in the day or when he was younger. Let's go with younger.
Some water phone shenanigans.
The squealing.
Mm-hmm.
Visualize a hot meal. That's calming, right?
How about you were hot meal and I was cold drink.
Feel with feedback and loose rocks. A cave-in! My least favorite thing in planet Earth. Ugh.
This is how you die? Fucking around with the PA system?
After everything that I did, I would be disappointed if that was how I died. Why didn't I get eaten in by the museum? Or, you know, killed by some kind of something in the Jonestown Church.
Or died from electrocution in the fish tank.
Right, or died from electrocution at the bait shop. Jesus, are you alright? What the hell? I'm okay. My leg is stuck.
I'm alright. I'm fine.
My leg!
My leg!
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna pull you out. We have to get you out of here. There you go. Okay. Are you hurt? Can you put any weight on that leg? It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah. It's fine.
Just
it's
try
fine,
to stand up.
All of our answers are a fucking meme.
That leg is in bad shape. Here, let's get you on the
No.
tram. Tram. Now let's see if this thing has power. What about Weaver? We'll just find the exit and then figure out what to do from there. That's our first priority. The controls are over on your side. Let's get moving.
Oh boy.
Definitely doesn't seem like a smart idea to drive this thing out. But, alright. I can turn the lights off. I don't want to do that. Also, I can't help but notice there's a bird cage on this tram, but no canary.
Yeah.
Is that a scarecrow?
Turntable?
Hold on, what the fuck?
There's a boat in there with some oars.
There's like a pillar covered in speakers, a boat and some oars, a scarecrow, and I think that's a coffin.
Yeah. What is the turntable?
I'm not sure. Oh no, that's not a coffin. It's got a spigot on the side. It's a barrel. Okay. Oh, here we are. This may be hard to believe. It's hard for me to believe myself, but this whole branch was underwater last I heard. Oh, I just realized there's a rib cage in the foreground.
That's not what that is.
Yep. Is it safe? How did that happen? I would like to know how this was underwater, please. Some careless miner or some unattended machine bored through into an underground lake. Water came in pretty fast and a lot of folks got trapped in the tunnels. I only heard parts of how it went from there, sanitized for the bereaved. You know how these big companies are. But there was gossip too. The trap miners couldn't get the pumps going because the power was rationed, so they shut all the lights off, but even then it wasn't enough. So I guess it was dark when they drowned. Yeah. Lost some people down here, didn't ya? We all lost people down here. Well, not all of us, but most of us. I mean, it doesn't matter now. Look, this old turntable is still wired up. The controls are dead, but I can use my signal generator to switch tracks if the water hasn't damaged it too much. Or we can just keep heading down this tunnel. All this junk hanging up around the turntable is from the company store. Just junk, you know. The miners would buy it and use it to decorate the place, or as landmarks, I guess. Hard to know which way is which down here. It's all so dim and gray. Shannon connects 2 clip leads from her signal generator to the turntable's electrical panel. We are on the track between the animal bones and the rowboat. Animal bones.
Yep.
So, the pendulum and the what pendulum? What? Pendulum and the casket. Maybe I was right. I thought there was a spigot on the side, but it's the bat feeder and the scarecrow. Should we keep going straight and see what's down this way first? And then come back? I kind of want to see what's down this way first. Let's go straight for a little bit.
What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Don't call me St. Peter, cause I can't go. Cause I sold my soul to the store.
Oh, there's an exit in this direction. I wonder where this exit leads to, though. I'm gonna backtrack. I wanna go see... what other creepy stuff is down here first. Let's go exploring in the mine. Because that's not scary at all. The pendulum and the casket first. Oh, it rotates the whole scene. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
What's this way? We're going down? I'm yelling timber.
That's where you're going.
Oh boy. There's a stage down here.
Fast.
Damn, it's almost totally intact. I thought it would have been destroyed. Destroyed by what? The water? I guess? What is this place? It's a recording studio, basically kind of thrown together. When this mine was active, a couple of folk music archivists spent time here recording miners' songs. Really academic, ivory tower types. None of the miners really talked to them much. So they stayed at the margins, observed, took notes, and then sometimes they'd get someone on a lunch break to sing into their microphone. Then I guess the power company got some kind of interest in the project and gave the archivists some coal script tokens to pay the miners with for their songs. Huh. What do you think the archivists were after? Data, I guess. Comparing intonation, subject matter, diction, you know, all those little details that no one really thinks about when they listen to music. Yeah, academics are great at that stuff. Let's get out of here. What if I want to stay? The recording studio seems safe.
Oh, does it now? A tape player.
A dusty reel-to-reel tape player is stashed beneath the track, loaded with tape but starved for power. Oh, I was trying to turn the light off. There are people down here. That's terrifying and I don't like it. Woo-wee.
Turn it off. That was a banger.
I didn't know those were still down here. You've been down here before? What was that? There's a tape player down there, one of those old reel-to-reel setups. They'd record... Jinky, this is right. They'd record up that old scaffolding we saw, and I guess then they'd sequester themselves down here to listen to the recorded songs. What happened to the archivists? They got out when the flood came. They left. Of course they did. Love it.
Turns out.
Let's go see what's on the track between the bat feeder and the scarecrow. Dead end. I do not hear any muffled rumbling. Maybe we're near water. Could be there was an underground lake around here years ago. I guess that's why they stopped digging so abruptly here. Yeah. Feels like they're maybe supposed to come to this one first.
Maybe so.
Broken track. Tracks are all messed up. This tram isn't going any further. Alright. Back to the turntable. Back to the exit. We've explored all of the mine tunnels.
Yeah.
Back to the track between the animal bones and the rowboat. I just realized, I think those animal bones might be a horse.
Yeah, that looks about right.
The skull looks very horse-like.
Underground? I don't know.
I mean, they used to use donkeys in coal mines, so maybe it's not a horse, maybe it's a donkey.
That makes sense.
Donkey?
Mule.
Or a mule, yeah. Could be a mule. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's poke around here more for snow. Yeah, okay, that tunnel where the tracks were broken, I'd like to take a look down there. Do whatever you need, I'll just wait for you here, from Conway, or if you wait for me here, I'll just go take another look.
Let's try the Shannon one.
Okay, sure. I'll be right here. So I guess now I control Shannon. Or not. Are you gonna come back, Shannon? We split the party. Is this how you die? Oh, the lights are weird. It turns blue every time I move. Just like before with the PA system. Oh boy. That's a pile of helmets.
That it is.
What's going on,
How
Blue?
rickety that is. Who
Is that Conway? Yeah, he's limping, so I guess that's Conway. I guess we left her down there. What the hell? We left without her. The cramped shack is lined with wooden shelves. Dusty sacks of tape reels and notebooks crowd the room, but a bit of moonlight filters through a window near the ceiling. On a small desk in the middle of the room lay 3 notebooks. The red one is labeled J. Marquez, the green one is labeled R. Marquez, and the blue one is unlabeled. What's in the blue one? Conway opens the blue notebook. The notebook is full of Greek letters and cryptic mathematical formulas. Near the back of the book, what first looks like it might be an esoteric German shorthand is actually a love poem written in anagrams.
Just came running into the shack.
Yeah, I saw in the red notebook. Pages are covered in disorganized notes, some written horizontally and others scribbled vertically into margins. A few pages are lined more evenly and divided up into charts, correlating seasons, lyrics, harmonies, and coal halls. Conway opens the green notebook. On each page is a delicately rendered charcoal drawing. Most are portraits of rugged faces. Near the middle of the book, there are a few drawings of a young girl in a miner's helmet. She plays along the minecart tracks collecting pieces of... Wow. I kind of figured, yeah. They're both labeled Marquez. Weaver's parents are the archivists. My parents were miners. It kind of explains Weaver a little bit. How's the leg? I can walk on it, but it's slow. Well, I'll try not to get too far ahead of you. You don't mind my hitching a ride, do you? I kind of got a lift out here and wasn't sure if when I'd be heading back. I can drive. I don't like that she said if.
I know, right?
Yeah, maybe that's best. Don't worry, I've been driving since I was 9. I still need to find the 0. Yes. I guess I should look for another route to Dogwood Drive. Yeah, alright. Well, maybe asking Weaver about the 0 was the wrong place to start. Maybe we should just ask her for specific directions. Her answers are complicated enough without a layer of indirection at the question. I saw Weaver at my workshop. That's up north by Lake Nolan, right at Wax and Peonia. Yeah, I was up there a minute ago.
Did it again.
Peonia.
Peonia.
Yeah. Peonia in the back of a bait shop. Pretty glamorous, right? These are the times we live in. Oh my god. She's either up there or back at the farmhouse. Whichever you want to head to first, just let me know. I don't know, honestly. Oh. I clicked the, like, little people button, but I don't know what that does.
I think that loads up everybody.
Lisette's Antiques. I guess this
or
is your truck?
conversation with the truck.
This is my truck.
Yeah. Let's talk about the truck.
How's it going, Blue? Hurt my leg pretty bad down there. Gotta shuffle like you now. Got a lot in common. I like this dog. Didn't bother to introduce Shannon to her, I just realized. Conway heads back into the night. Ow. Finished off my soda.
I finished off my cream slush.
Stop rubbing it in my face that you got to go get Sonic, and I didn't.
Cream slush. This is revenge for last time. When I didn't have fast food and you did.
Oh. Alright.
Yeah.
That's fair, I guess. Do we want to go to the farmhouse first, or do we want to go to the bait shop first?
Farmhouse is closer. Plus, it's creepier. Yeah, it's right there.
Well, I thought the bait shop was like right up above the mine, but let's go to the farmhouse. Maybe there's something else going on at the farmhouse. Ocean water. Yeah, me too, Thunderbuns. I want an ocean water, even though it makes my tummy hurt.
I got a blue raspberry lemonade cream slush.
Oh.
It's good.
Yeah, he's just limping now.
I used to get cherry limeade cream slushes. Cream slushes were new.
Wait,
now they don't even put them on the menu, but they're still there. You can still order them. They just don't write it down.
Get up the walkway now.
Yeah. We just gotta like keep going farther.
Oh
to
no,
the
I was
leaf.
just going at it the wrong angle. That's what it was.
Oh.
I also can't walk, like, I can't move whenever I'm zoomed in, apparently, either, so. Nyeh.
Rogues.
So anyway, this is taking forever.
Well, the man's leg was crushed in the cave-in a little
I
bit.
know.
So. Plus, it needs time to do the ominous
What the
slow
heck
zoom.
is going on here? Oh, Shannon's
She
helping
helped.
him walk faster now. Okay.
Yeah.
Ominous slow
Nice.
zoom is right.
The owl. Gotta really take it all in.
What's up with the graveyard?
The wind got quiet.
There's nobody buried here, you know, it's decorative, I guess. Huh. Or it's art or something. I don't know. A decorative graveyard? Weaver's folks were like that. Not morbid, I mean, but strange. Careless with tragic ideas. Oh, and look at that headstone. Marquez. I used to think that was for my parents. Now I don't know. Doing a little lurk until... got my food and ate it. I wish I had food. I wish I could just lurk in my own chat and go get food.
Yeah, that's also what I'm here for. When you take a bathroom break, I start to ramble incessantly at people because I can't control what's happening on the screen. So the only entertainment value is my diatribes and monologues and shit.
Sleepy.
Tangents, tirades,
Yeah.
rants, ramblings.
So this is where she was. Yeah, it makes sense. This was where Weaver and her parents lived. They took out a bunch of loans, you know, and had this place built. Do you have any debts? I never really had any collateral. I owe some people some apologies.
Both of those sound like great answers for myself, personally.
Well, you're lucky that's all you owe. My parents were like that until the company store found a way to get to them. For my dad, it was tokens to run the fans and air purifiers, and for my mom, it was canaries. Two solutions to the same problem, but they sure sounded different. Weaver had debt, too. A lot of it. All tuition. She said she was a mathematician or something. Yeah, she studied some esoteric stuff about something about using math to translate between Spanish and English. That's a weird thing to be studying.
Weird and specific.
I think eventually Weaver put those math skills to work on all the red numbers in the family checkbook and got a clear sense of just how hopeless their situation was. So she left. I guess she just drove away in the middle of the night. They woke up in the morning and the car was gone. Never came back. Someone else told me to come here and talk to her. She seemed really focused on that old TV. Were you happy to see her? Someone else told me to come here and talk to her. Okay, I guess we two aren't the only ones she's been talking to. Oh, and that's not something you see every day. That old TV right there, that is a damned antique for you. I had a model like that in the shop once, but I had to sell it off to make rent. Most painful decision I ever made. You mind if I open it up? Looks like the dials are all corroded and the screen's leaking light a bit. I bet Lisette would never forgive you for letting a specimen like that fall into disrepair. Sure. Let's see what's up with the TV. It definitely doesn't seem normal, so... Yeah, it's doing the thing again.
Sure is.
Oh yeah, these tubes are all messed up. Looks like they've been in a swamp or a cave or something. There's moss growing on this one.
Awesome.
That's okay. I have a few spares in my bag here. I pulled this one out of an old computer monitor. It just needs to be recalibrated a bit. Alright, that oughta... should be seeing something now. Are we seeing anything? I'm seeing... weird shit. That looks dangerous, what you're doing there, or a little to the left. A little to the left. Damn. Okay, here. I think the contacts are dirty. Don't go telling my customers I clean off old vacuum tubes with spit. That doesn't seem like a smart decision. Just gotta turn it north-south, and... oh...
Ominous electronic drone is right.
That's Route Zero. Should we have gone to the base shop first?
Well, we still haven't found Weavers. They shop now.
Maybe. If this isn't gonna force us forward in the story, which looks like it is.
Well, nothing has stopped us from going back so far.
True. But we also weren't on Route Zero yet. Also, yeah, end of Act 1, so... Ow. It feels like there's something in my ear. Complete Act 1. Act 2, Limits and Demonstrations. Wait. Oh. That's interesting. The names of the acts are laid out around the circle. So like Act 2, Limits and Demonstrations, Act 3, The Entertainment, Act 4, Here and There Along the Echo, and Act 5, Un Pueblo de Nada. What does Pueblo mean? Pueblo...
House, I thought.
The House of Nothing? Pueblo de Nada is the House of Nothing, I think.
Yeah, it would be right if I'm right.
Wow. Creepy. Sorry, I still feel like I have something in my ear. I'm trying to clear it out, but it just feels like there's like a cat hair or something moving around in there. Maybe it's in my headset. Hold on. I had to take my headset off so that I could try and like look in the ear cover.
Town.
Earpiece.
Pueblo is town. Casa is house, that's right.
I think maybe there was a cat hair in it.
So, town of nothing.
I blame you, Orange Boy. Your hair is always in my face, in my clothes, in my headset. Ow. I'm just gonna have to like use a Kleenex to try to clean my ear out a little bit. Hold on. This looks ridiculous.
Yes, it is. It looks like you're trying to dump whatever's in your ear out on top of my PNG Sprite.
There we go. Headset back on. I am hungry though. I'm surprised that I haven't seen Bear pop in to lurk. I guess maybe he's still stuck at the shop. Like at the store and can't hop in. Alright. Limits and demonstrations. Let's go. Let's go do the thing. I guess we'll never know. We'll never know what happens if you go to the bait shop first.
Unless we still can.
Doesn't look like it. I don't know where we are. Are those the basement people?
Probably.
Limits and demonstrations. A Lula Chamberlain retrospective. Marking the first major public showcase of her work in over 20 years, this retrospective exhibition of work by pioneering installation artist Lula Chamberlain comprises a diagonal slice through time, place, and form.
This must
The
be in the
pieces
museum.
on display here were individually debuted over a period of 35 years, designed in Chamberlain's various homes and studios between her beloved Mexico City and her native Elizabethtown. They represent a range of scale and impact, from the intimate warmth of vertex texture fetch to infamous visage, the latter of which requires a vertical clearance of over 30 feet. Yet these works share a confounding legacy. In each of their debut exhibitions, they were nearly impossible to install. Galleries and museums balked at the scale, power requirements, and highly skilled labor involved in maintaining these works for display. Some of their debuts collapsed under the weight of logistics, only to be successfully executed much later. And so, just as they describe the outer limits of Chamberlain's range as an installation artist, the geographical edges and vertices of her itinerant home life, and the beginning and end of her distinguished career, the works on display here also trace the extremes of our capabilities and the frontiers of our patience as both viewers and exhibitors. Oof. Are we capable of viewing these works as they were meant to be viewed? Do we even want to be? Okay, then. Huh. Weird. Oh. The little podiums have descriptions. Okay, this one. I guess this one does. There it goes. Title card. Spinning coin. Let me turn this down a little bit. Hold on. It's kind of loud. Jeez. Alright. Spinning coin. Suspended. Correcting for angular motion. 1976. Found materials. What a lonely image. It feels so strangely alive. Or to Ben. Didn't you have one of these? Oh yeah, it did. I did have an old microfilm reader like this. I got it at a garage sale. Couldn't figure out what to do with it. At least it's not in a landfill.
It's my whole shed.
That's my whole shed. Just a bunch of weird, obsolete electronics I thought I might use. Someday! At least it's not in a landfill. Yeah, who knows what kind of chemicals they put in those things. What's the half-life on microfilm and weird old electronics? I guess everything gets broken down eventually. Alrighty then. It's so loud. That one was so loud. That's why I had to turn the vein volume down. I could barely hear myself talk. Title card. Vertex Texture Fetch. Tree, television, and suspended cathode ray tube. 1968. Found materials. The picture on the TV. Nice plant. Or, Bob, this seems like your kind of thing.
I like the second one.
Yeah. What is that? It's a lighthouse. No, it's a weather vane. Or a windmill or something. Is it a lighthouse? If it's a lighthouse, are we watching Candle Cove?
Who the heck knows?
Rustling paper and indistinct voices. Oh, this is fancy.
Oh, very fancy.
Title card, Visage. Visage. That's a difficult word for me. Visage. 1984, unknown media. What is that made of? What kinds of machines are those? I find this profoundly moving. What do you think, Bob? Slice a visage to build a visage. A puzzle to its owner. What? It's a poem I read. I think it was written by a computer. It does sound like it. I think it's lovely. I don't get it, but, you know, whatever. Last but not least, whatever this thing is. Title card. Overdubbed Namjoon Pak installation in the style of Edward Packard, 1965, 1973, 1980. Magnetic tape, handheld tape playback head, bleh. Speaker system, voice of the artist, computer synthesized speech. Wow. Oh, I read about this one. It's interactive. How does it work? It's a bunch of old tape, and you run this tape playback head along it and just listen to the recordings, I guess. Let's try it out. I think you start in the middle. As Bob drags the playback head along the tape, a woman's voice issues unsteadily from the speakers. Lula. We start in the middle. Donald and Joseph are in the hallway. I am in the office. The walls are lined with filing cabinets. A few drawers hang open. The door is ajar. A massive computer looms in the corner. There are some punched cards on the floor. It's getting dark. A synthetic voice recording spliced awkwardly into the tape lists out options in monotone. To examine cards, rotate 30 degrees and advance 7 inches. To leave room, rotate 17 degrees and advance 4 inches. To activate computer, rotate 200 degrees and advance 15 inches.
So, it's an interactive game in an installation in an interactive game that you're playing.
Yeah. Inception. Bob moves the playback head to another strip of tape. So loud. I love it. I'm now holding 2 punched cards. One of them, Joseph, has scribbled a note. Caves. The other is blank. To insert Caves card, rotate 11 degrees and advance 2 inches. To insert blank card, rotate 95 degrees and advance 14 inches. Caves card. We're on a dirt trail in the park, or, well, it's not really a trail. Donald, distant. It's a trail. It's more like a tendency. There tend to be fewer plants here, on the path we've been walking. Walking sounds. Now, we're walking at the edge of a massive hole. The dirt gives way to mossy rock as the ground sinks into darkness. Joseph and Donald are following a rope down into the cave. They have computer equipment tied to their backs. So do I. To enter the cave, rotate 65 degrees left and advance 4 inches. That's the only choice? Yeah, that's the end of that one, so 65 degrees, 4 inches. That's the last trip, so everything's down here now. Donald, distant. The final resting place. Joseph, distant. Don't be so morbid. Computer. To remember a fond gesture, rotate 180 degrees and advance 23 inches. To regret a harsh word, rotate 12 degrees and advance 6 inches. Do we remember or regret?
Remember.
Remember. Lula. It's morning now. I'm in the car. I'm driving to work. This is the last recording I'll make on this tape, and then I'll drop it in the mail tomorrow, and then who knows. I've been recording onto this tape for 15 years, I think. A lot of other things happened, so here's a story. That sound effect is very disturbing. When I met Donald and Joseph, they were both students, and I was in a band performing on campus. They came to my show, and then we met at some bar and had a few drinks together. Joseph wanted to impress me, so he stole a metal cocktail tumbler and gave it to me. We got kicked out, wandered drunkenly until morning, and finally ended up at a diner. And now I use the tumbler to store extra pens on my desk. So, I'm almost out of tape. I guess I'll just let it run out while I drive. No instructions.
That sounded like background driving
Yeah, it
sounds
just
with a
was
distortion
very...
effect.
The way that it was distorted made it sound creepy.
Yes.
No instructions. Go back a bit, maybe we missed something, or I guess we should stop then. No instructions? No, that's the end of this tape strip. I don't think we ever reached this long one at the top here. Is it cheating to skip over there? I won't tell. Maybe we missed something. Can we skip back a bit? Let's just skip to the other one. Bob moves the playback head to another strip of tape. Donald, distant. Think of our work, our research. Joseph, distant. You'll die in these damn cold caves. And what about those men? You know they'll come back. Something definitely happened. Donald, distant. We'll go deeper, that's all. They'll never find us. Joseph, distant. Did you hear their voices? They're not... They'll find you. But not me. I'm going back to the surface. Lula, stop. Your stupid fight is ringing through the whole damn cave. Joseph is right. We can't stay here. I'm leaving too. But I'm not going back to the surface. I'm taking my station wagon and I'm heading down the Zero. Joseph, distant. You'll be lost forever. Donald, distant. But we need your voice for the machine. Lula, it only recognizes your voice. Lula, I'll send you this tape when I'm done recording. I'll put it in the mail, and then you can see what your damn machine does with it. Oh. O is right, Ben. What the hell happened?
Spoopy.
Oh, this is weird. I thought it was just a big circle, but apparently not. Oh, no, it is. It had more stuff on it than I thought it did.
Yeah.
Title card, Basement Puzzle Number 2. Artist, Sunset, and Horse. 1976. Plaster and wire. Can you read the covers of these books? What do you think she means by puzzle? Solemn and sad. Can you read the covers of these books? Yeah, it's kind of hard not to. Or it's kind of hard to. I wish we could get a little closer. I don't think they're real books. No, they're real. Look, that one says... No, you're right. It's just scratched up cardboard. Maybe it's a puzzle, but there's no right answer. That is kind of sad. Basement puzzle. That's gonna come up later, I feel like.
I think a lot of this might.
Probably.
Especially the tape thingy.
What am I supposed to do now?
Rotate the room. The exit is past the demonstrations thing on the wall.
I can't go forward over there. There's
Oh,
blocking.
I know.
It's blocking me.
Rotate the room so that the exit is visible. So keep going past it.
Oh my god. It's fucking long.
There you go.
Oh. I didn't notice that the first time.
I did.
But also, it's being stupid about it, so... Yeah, I guess I'm ready to go. I need to get to work anyway.
I have to go
This
potty.
show is
Are you back?
exhausting. Limits and demonstrations. I kind of expected this to be longer than it is, but... I don't know. Act 2. Office workers talk indistinctly? Is that what I said? Attention, Lula Chamberlain, Ari, your application. Thank you for your application to the Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture's annual fellowship. Imagined Architecture. We received a record number of applications this year, over 100 in total, and regrettably, we can afford only one fellowship position per year. As you know, our review process includes a multi-phase blind committee analysis of portfolio submissions, as well as a careful review by a panel of subject matter experts on each applicant's notability and relevance in the field. We must be extremely selective in our process, so as to maintain the standards we have established over our 35 years in operation, our panel did not select your application. We encourage you to consider reapplying next year. Many young artists and architects reapply for a few successive years before being accepted. Sincerely, Dr. Carl Stone Norden, Architect, Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture. Below the printed text is a hastily handwritten note. Sorry for the condescending form letter. Love your work. Unfortunately, I just do the mail here. Note, your OBT SVT Robert. Lula throws the letter in the wastebasket or folds it up and puts it in her handbag. I'm gonna put it in the handbag. Take that home and burn it. Lula opens a folder on her desk labeled Proposals, or opens a folder of writing paper. What's in the Proposals folder? Lula sorts through documents, all printed on a fading letterhead reading Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Proposal site number 1. Site hospital. Proposed use auto dealership. Proposal 2, site distillery. Proposed use graveyard. What the hell? Site 3, basketball court. Proposed use kennel. What? The kennel's like the only one that makes sense, I think. Proposal number 3, basketball court abandoned due to hazardous increase in stray dog population, already full of dogs. Already full of dogs. Sure, turn it into a kennel. Proposal number 1, hospital closed due to repeated sanitation violations. Auto dealership sanitation requirements comparatively lax. Small operating rooms could be repurposed into offices. Large cubicle-style administrative offices could be repurposed into showrooms. Sure, why not? Sounds like it makes sense. What a boring job, though. Like, seriously. The only way I would survive at this place is if I was laughing at proposals that were stupid. Busy. It's not important. Buried. How are you, Rick? I shouldn't complain, so. Did you get my note? About the office party? I'm going stag, or about the proposals, I've just finished them. Oh yeah, I didn't mean... Hey, I'm probably not going anyway. Lots to do, you know. A lot of new drafts, so. So, how did your application go? I was in the mail room and saw you got the letter back. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. I just saw. I mean, it's hard not to. It's fine, Rick. I'm not going anywhere. How's your goldfish? What a boring fucking job. Oh my god, wasting away at an office job like that would just murder me. I would be so bored all the time. I'd probably, like, draw on the desk. Just doodle everywhere. Oh, we're back to Shannon and Blue and Conway. What is up here? End of the line, question mark? Seems that way. Maybe it's still under construction. Work seems to have stopped for the moment. Get a good rest in the truck, Blue. Yeah, I know you love a drive. Wind in your ears. Just ignoring all of the bad stuff, pretending it's not happening. Maybe someone here can point us in the right direction. Apparently, we passed by this place already. Looks like they're still open. Must be the night shift. What do you think they do here? Looks like an old office building. It looks like a cathedral. What do you think? When I got my electrician's license, I had to go to this government building in Frankfurt. Kinda low to the ground, a bit older. Didn't really look like this place, I guess, but they all have that same feel. Bureaucracy in the air, too much concrete. Yeah. This is weird, but do you think we're inside or outside right now? Both. Ha, okay, very poetic. Well, maybe someone here has a better sense of direction. I mean, yeah, it looks like we're outside. We're inside the outside, the inside. Yeah, we're inside the outside, the inside. I don't know. There's a front desk out here. Let's ring the bell and see if anybody comes. No? Oh. Receptionist. Hello. What's on your face? Goggles? Maybe? Marianne. Well, here you are. Better late than never, I guess. Just unload the whiskey over there by the elevator. I'll figure something out. Ah. In the vestibule of the courtyard of the foyer. Yeah. In the antechamber of the vestibule of the courtyard of the foyer. We're actually a bit lost. Want to settle a bet. Want to settle a bet? I'm actually pretty busy, but sure, what's up? Can you be both inside and outside at the same time? Wow, okay. Is that like a philosophy thing, or are you just lost? We're just lost. I really like Conway and Shannon already. Like, their dynamic is going to be so great all throughout this game. You're lost, so you're not the... Sorry, honest mistake. We're supposed to have a little celebration here at the office, but the whiskey never showed up. I saw your truck and thought, but you don't really look like one of the boys from the distillery anyway. What are you celebrating? What do the boys from the distillery look like? What is this place? What is this place? I really want to know. Well, it's clear you're new to this territory. I expect you just mean to be passing through. Just mean to be? Does that mean we're not? That's concerning. We're looking for Dogwood Drive. Do you know where that is? That is a gay man and a lesbian. Yeah. I feel it too. That or he's just asexual. We don't always get our way. Dogwood, nope. She never heard of Dogwood. Oh no. You're gonna need to talk to someone upstairs about that, one of the map clerks. But first, we've got to get you in the system, so you'll need an appointment with one of the ingestion clerks. Ingestion? Shannon feels like the ace. I feel like they're both ace. I don't know. Something about Conway feels really ace. I think it's just the fact that he, like, has such a rapport with his dog. But the way he talks to people is very, like, awkward. Rick is booked proofreading drafts all afternoon and Wanda's out on a site. Let me go make some calls and see if we have anyone free. There are some books over there in the waiting area, or just take a look around. Ace Monarchs, yeah. Wait, I missed what she said. What did she say? Something about grotesque? Is that an ace trait or a neurodivergent trait? It's kind of both. Those are televisions. I thought those were I thought those were windows. The television is playing what looks like a nature documentary. A hermit crab scuttles across a beach. Its shell is an awkward shape. It must have once belonged to a different crab. This television is playing a cartoon about a bird. The cartoon bird collects pieces for its nest, a scarf, a plastic shopping bag, a bit of a young girl's hair. The nest is warm but precariously fragile. That doesn't feel like foreshadowing of any kind. Marianne. Oh, good. I thought you'd left. People can be so impatient. You never know. Well, I have you meeting with Lula Chamberlain. The artist? She's a senior clerk and doesn't usually handle the ingestion process, but she's the only one with room on her plate this evening. My schedule says she's on the 5th floor reviewing some diagrams. The elevator is just back to the left there, the 5th floor. Okay. Can we go inside yet? No? Do we have to go this way? Blue, you scared the shit out of me, you creepy beast. Underground river. I don't know how we're supposed to get to the elevator. And at this point, I'm kind of scared to ask. Because I can't go that way. I can't go down the stairs. I can't go past the... Is that the elevator over there? I don't... Where's the... Oh, she said left. I'm an idiot. In this case, left would be the foreground. I'm smart. Also, this is the waiting area she was talking about with the books. 3 books are piled on the table. A service manual for a sewage pump, some architectural plans for a bungalow, and a slim collection of Japanese death haiku. An envelope is protruding from the bottom of the stack. She did say left with consideration for the player's perspective. I know, but I wasn't thinking that way. I thought I had to go past her, like, through that gap beside the front desk, but it wouldn't let me, so I was confused. The envelope reads Bureau of Secret Tourism. It contains several small handwritten brochures with ritualistic directions to bizarre locations. Does it have directions to the meat pit? I'm sorry, that's a reference that most people aren't gonna get. That's totally our speed. I'm trying to remember. Meat Pit National Park. Mystery Flesh Pit. That's what I was trying to think of. Mystery Flesh Pit National Park. I wonder if it has I wonder if the brochures have directions to Mystery Flesh Pit. Oh man. Anyway. Let's back to the game. Let's go talk to Lula so that we can get inside and figure out what the hell is going on in this place. I thought Mystery Flesh Pit was in Texas. I mean, it is, but, you know, it's secret tourism. Maybe there's a brochure that's talking about tourism in other states, too. You never know. Whoops. I missed the elevator because I was talking. Oh, the elevator has music. And it's not Girl from Ipanema. She's on the 5th floor, right? Calmly scans a column of elevator buttons. 5th floor, diagrams and drafts. 4th floor, archives and records. 3rd floor, bears. 2nd floor, conference room. 1st floor, clerk's offices, lobby. What? I want to know about the bears. Let's go to the 3rd floor. Is it really just bears? It's just bears! It's just an office floor full of bears. I love it. What is this absurdist shit? I can't even talk to the bears. Like, low ceiling on the bears floor. Yeah. Yeah. I love it. Oh my god. It's just bears. This is, I kind of expected them to, like, attack us or something when we got here. I'll go up to the next floor. Or, like, something to happen, I guess. It's just bears and buckets. Oh, I meant to go to the 4th floor. I choose the bears. Me too. I love bears. I'm married a bear. Go to the 4th floor. I meant to go to the 4th floor and I didn't, so. I'll come back up in a minute. I want to know what's in those boxes. Oh, my tummy hurts. I should have eaten. I'm hungry. Oh, it's empty too. Damn. There's nobody here. There's no buttons to press. I'm sad. Because I'm nosy, I want to press buttons. Alright, fine. We'll go to the 5th floor. She's on the 5th floor, right? I guess so. That's what Shannon keeps saying. She's on the 5th floor. Ugh, I keep yawning. You would think, ow, that I didn't get any sleep, but I did. Maybe I just didn't sleep in long enough. Or maybe I'm tired because I'm hungry. Or maybe I'm tired because I'm too warm. I am a little warm. Record player is skipping. Beethoven's Symphony Number 3. That's one of my favorites. Greg is hard at work examining some diagrams, measuring angles with a plastic protractor, and occasionally scribbling numbers in a small leather notebook. Can I help you? Don't answer that. Excuse you.
Don't answer that.
Sorry, we're looking for an ingestion clerk. Oh no, I'm an interior spatial analyst. I can't help you with that. I think the ingestion clerks have all gone home for the night. Lula might be able to help you. She's pretty senior. You just missed her, actually. She was up here about an hour ago. She's probably back at her real desk now on the first floor. She barely made a dent in these diagrams. Must have been distracted. Speaking of which, yeah, okay. I see how it is. Back to the elevator again.
Cheerful, tinny elevator music. Music.
Okay, her office is on the first floor. Wonder who's in the conference room. Maybe I should have clicked on that.
Maybe.
I do love the entire floor of bears. It makes no sense.
Yeah, they're alive. No.
Yeah, they're actually alive. Like, I walked through there and they were all looking at me. I was, like, kind of sad because I wanted to talk to them and have some kind of interaction, but there was nothing to do. Hello, are you lost? Very much so, yes. Okay, well, let's get you pointed in the right direction then. It's a pretty straightforward process. First, you'll need to get a case number assigned. Talk to Clerk Meechin about that. Metstein? Meechin. I said Meechin, but that's definitely Metstein. Talk to Clerk Metstein about that. She's just over there at the end of the room. Happy to help. That helped me not at all. Luke, we're literally just looking for Lula. And she's right there.
She's right
and
there.
I walked right past her. I should have just asked about Lula. Hi, how are you? Fine, thanks. I just need your ingestion card and a list of your last 5 permanent addresses. Well, let's just skip it. Which one of you is Lula Chamberlain? Oh, sure, that's her in the cardigan. Thank you.
I'm not gonna do this red tape bullshit.
Having fun in the paperclip labyrinth? Well, you made it eventually. You look exhausted. I'd offer you my seat, but my ankles are turning on me. Arthritis? Yeah. The receptionist said you could point us in the right direction. This concrete bunker of an office is just a waypoint for you, I'm sure. Where is it you're trying to go? We're looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. Or we're having trouble navigating the 0. Let's just, like, I want to know.
The 0.
Just navigating? Apropos of nothing? The 0 doesn't work like other...
Apropos of nothing.
Apropos of nothing? The 0 doesn't work like other roads. You can't just drive and expect to find yourself somewhere. You must be more deliberate than when driving on surface roads. And in a way, much less deliberate. We're looking for Dogwood Drive. Dogwood Drive. That's funny. Do you know I used to live on a Dogwood Drive? This was years ago. A grimy old house, basement full of insects, attic full of birds. I had a few roommates. We all worked at the university. I had a dog. I drank whiskey and beer and made sculptures. But that dogwood was a surface road. With a name like that, it would have to be. What are you doing on the 0? My cousin Weaver sent us this way, from Shannon, or a gas station attendant told us we'd need to take the 0 to get here, from Conway. Get there. I mean, Weaver did tell us... Weaver told us to go find Shannon, but... My cousin Weaver sent us this way. Your cousin Weaver? Weaver Marquez? I hadn't expected to hear from her again. What does that mean? We used to exchange short emails, just these terse descriptions of things we saw throughout the day. It was sort of a joke between us, but they stopped. I assumed she'd found something better to do with her time. I hope she wasn't in trouble. I lost touch with her so suddenly. I had recommended she go see some old friends of mine at the university about a new acoustic surveying venture. I often worry she became wrapped up in some tenured professor's quixotic research project. You know the type. Gray-haired, intellectual, narcissistic. Well, that is... I guess she sent you here because she respected me, thought I could help. Weaver's a dear girl, but I'm afraid you've been misled. Excuse me. Shannon, get over yourself. Calmly. But where's the Dogwood Drive you lived on? Maybe it's the same one. No, it's not possible. The Dogwood Drive I lived on is now called Pale Dogwood Drive. They've renamed all the streets, you see. Too many streets with the same names. It was never a problem before, but now we have these databases, and it's all too confusing for the computer. The computer has no sense of ambiguity, so it proclaims an error. Name collisions, they call them. So my Dogwood Drive is Pale Dogwood Drive, and another might be Large Leaf Dogwood Drive, or Himalayan Flowering Dogwood Drive, and so on. But one of them is still just Dogwood Drive, or so we might hope. It's really a matter of consulting records, of which we have an abundance here. Where's the computer? Do you have a record of those streets? Where's the computer? Computer? Oh, that's all handled off-site. We write up a formal request for analysis, provide the necessary data, and then send the whole thing out by courier. So, first you'll need the data. I expect you'll find the road name change log up in Archives and Records, 4th floor. It'll be filed under O for odonyms, probably, or G for generic, or maybe S for specific, depending on which part of the street name was changed.
You know what this game reminds me of?
Like,
and I think
bureaucracy.
Thunderbuns will agree with me. This game reminds me of Disco Elysium.
Yes, it does. You know what it
There's
also
something
reminds me
worth
of,
playing.
though? It kind of reminds me of going to the DMV.
A little bit. This part, at least.
I want to know what's going on in this conference room, and then we'll go up to the 3rd floor. Or 4th floor.
Fourth
Whatever.
floor.
We'll
Yeah,
go to the
third
bears
floor is
again.
Bears.
Let's go talk to the bears. I choose the bears. Hello? There's nobody to talk to? Nothing going on here? Oh, I can just walk around them. Although they're all just kind of staring at me like, what are you doing here? So yeah, there's nothing to do on this floor yet. If at all.
Some conference. They're not looking at anything or doing anything.
They're killing time. Because boss makes $1 and I make a dime. I don't even make a dime. And at this point, it's like boss makes $1 and I make like a fraction of a cent.
Mm-hmm. That's how it works.
Yep. 4th floor,
Fucking
archives
robber
and
barons
records.
all over again.
Da, da, da,
That's
da,
what I said.
Da, 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 da. Documents. Damn, this place is a mess. Okay. Take a look through that logbook, I guess. Maybe there's some kind of system to all these boxes. I'll just start digging. That sounds about right, yeah. The small logbook has a smart leather cover, a few notes are scribbled in the inside covers, and most pages are just lists of titles, names, and dates. Yay. Inside front cover, what does it say? Document staff, please do not transfer any more records from the storage unit until we get the new file cabinets in. We're up to F, and that will have to do for now. They're only up to F. She said to check G or S or O.
Mm-hmm.
Instruct clerks to focus on activities beginning with the letters A, B, C, D, E, or F, or activities most likely to involve research on subjects beginning with those letters. For example, cars is okay because it involves automotive, driving, brakes, etc. But air quality is not okay because it relates to health, safety, pollution, etc. Alright.
Yeah.
Page 1. Several documents relating to sporting competition venues were quickly checked out and back in over a period of a few days. Basketball courts, baseball fields, alleys, and parking lots. Page 14. A single set of documents relating to coal mining operations was checked out and back in by several different people within a few hours. Suspicious.
Little bit.
Inside back cover. Note in logbook, failing antique shops folder missing. Listed checked in on
Uh-oh.
page 63 but not present. Put the logbook away. Nothing?
Well,
Me
they have
neither. Half of
page
these boxes aren't
63.
even labeled, and the rest are all from the first few letters of the alphabet. I couldn't find anything with an O or a G or an S. Maybe that clerk knows somewhere else we can look. Now we gotta go back to Lula. To Lula.
The page 63 came up whenever you did the page 14.
Yeah. I don't know what that means, but I couldn't
Well, it has
do
something
anything
to do
about it.
with. You didn't read the 63. The
Ouch.
option came up.
Oh,
63.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, scroll past it. Failing antique shops.
Ouch. I'm
Something to
getting
do with.
distracted because my hand hurts, and it's like a really, really distracting pain. It's like that constant ache in a tendon kind of a feel. I can't open the logbook back up. So,
Oh. Sucks.
yeah. I didn't see the option for page 63 as like a clickable. It took me straight back to the rest of the list. Damn it. Ow. Ow. Fucking hand hurts. Everything hurts. Everything hurts today. Go back to the clerk's office. Go talk to Lula Chamberlain again. Since they took the logbook away from me.
Yeah.
Just wandering around in circles. Nothing? That's unfortunate. Well, they must still be in transit. You see, we've only moved into this new venue somewhat recently, and it's all a bit in progress. This was a cathedral not so long ago, can you believe it?
Not really.
Alright. Oh, hey, Hulk. Welcome to the stream. I was wondering where you was at.
You
Then the
can't
Bureau
ban
reclaimed
hammer
it.
me.
The old congregation has been directed to one of our storage facilities for their activity. That's where you'll find the street name records, I expect. At the church, Marianne at reception can give you directions. Just come back in here when you have the files and we'll begin the necessary paperwork to have the information analyzed. That's going to take forever. While you're out on the road, you might want to stop and see Dr. Truman about your leg. He's a specialist regarding ailments of the joints and limbs, and I know he works at night. His home office is in a small neighborhood on the east edge of Bowling Green. Here's his card. Do stop in and see him. That leg is a miserable sight. Take care of each other. How does anybody get around on the Zero? I wonder if I could go back to the logbook if I go back up to the room since I left it. I don't know. I'll check, and if I can't, then oh well. Go back up there one more time, and then we'll go somewhere else. Every time I go past the room, the floor with the bears, they all just turn and look at the elevator. It's hilarious. Yeah, it's not there anymore. So yeah, I
Dang
missed
it.
my opportunity to read it because I didn't even know it was there. I didn't see the option.
Wasn't there before, but then after it mentioned it an option for page 14, when you got back to the options list, it was down there. Then you like quickly scrolled to the bottom and left.
Because I didn't see the option for page 64. My eyes did not register it was there, and you didn't say anything fast enough, so I like was leaving because I thought I had already checked all the options.
There's no way I could have said something fast enough. I didn't know you were gonna do that.
Well, then why do you keep bringing it up? Making me feel like I'm an idiot. Like, what the heck?
No,
You just keep
not why I
mentioning
bring
it
it up.
like it's important or something. Like, I can't do anything about it now. Tsk.
Well, I know that.
I'm just
I
trying to
was
like
just explaining like how it manifested itself, because I didn't think I was clear about it initially.
I mean, I understood what you said, I just didn't see it. But, like, every time I say I didn't see it, you seem to interpret that as I didn't see it, so it wasn't there. Like, no, I just didn't see it. Can I
No,
not?
this was more of me explaining like what I saw when I saw it,
Okay, what the heck now?
because you missed it.
Let me in the truck. It's time to go.
That's weird. Was it want you to talk to the Marianne again?
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Lula said you
directions.
could direct us to the church? Oh sure, the old storage lot. Just get back on the zero and drive until you hit the crystal, then turn around. It'll make sense once you get on the road. You can handle it. What? Alright. Everybody's so cryptic. What?
I know, right?
It's time to go or they slow down a bit? What? Oh, okay. I guess it
Weird
just
way to
means,
say
like,
that.
they don't want to stay any
They
longer.
don't want to stay any longer.
As in, like, Shannon and Conway. Oh, this is
Oh,
wild.
it's a weird,
It's all, like,
yeah, it's
underground.
sort of strange wormhole type situation.
Bureau.
Oh, the wheel looks like bicycle pedals off the sides of it.
The
The
Jaws?
jaws. Oh. Hello.
Okay, then. It's a big circle. The
The
bat
bat
wings.
wings. The antlers.
The
The
cactus.
cat.
It's
They're
a...
like
Okay, yeah.
warp
The
space
lightning bolt.
constellations.
She said to keep going until we saw the crystal.
This language.
Did any of you watch Ted Lasso? No, unfortunately not. I only know of it through the context of Tumblr posts of people who were fans. The cathode ray. I'm so confused, y'all. The bottle. The TV.
TV.
The cenote. The pipe organ. The crystal.
The crystal.
Turn around and go back the other direction. Self-storage. This place is weird. It just got renewed after it ended over a year ago. Oh. Wow.
I don't actually know anything about Ted
Huh.
Lasso. I just heard the name before.
I know very little about it. There's something to do with soccer, like football, I think, and I don't know. Tumblr seems to think that the main character is gay? Unless he's not the main character and I'm confused as to who the main character is. I don't know. I I don't trust Tumblr really to give me accurate depictions of TV shows. Fandom is
Tumblr's
not
a
a
lot
good
like Zero.
way to learn about. So, anyway. Is that it over there? I don't see any congregation. Maybe it's after hours. Let's just see what the janitor knows, I guess. Sure. Let's go talk to the janitor. Oh. Here for the night mass? It's basically another found family comedy. Ah, okay. I do like those. What kind of mass is it? Tonight it's a homily on work and need. Huh. I haven't heard that one before. Are you the preacher? Oh, I'm the janitor. Okay. I guess this must look pretty strange, a church without a congregation. When they first moved in here, man, this place was packed. They had a mass every night, 2 on Sunday. But it got a bit awkward to fit everyone in, and the numbers quickly dwindled. Once folks started to see it as a thing that was falling apart, they lost their center of gravity and just started wobbling. Then the preacher stopped coming too, but he left his old tapes. Same with the organist. And I found some old acetates in the bureau archives, photos of people in churches, so I kept it running. You do what you have to, right? Uh-huh. Right now we have to find some bureau documents. Oh, you're from the bureau. I moved all those documents into Unit C315 to make room for the mass. It's down at the other end of the building, same floor. I need to get the night mass started, but you can borrow my keys. I'll go. Shannon says I'll go. You wait here. Rest your leg. You're looking kind of pale. Nice lady. Well, I better get this running. Brandon presses play on the old tape machine. Is your whole family Catholic? Oh no, we're not religious. I just watched and listened while the congregation did all this stuff, and I probably don't understand as much of it as you might think. Anyway, I know how to run the overhead projector and the tape player. At least, I know enough to keep it going, right? How do you like working here? It's okay. I don't really know what else I would do. I used to play a lot of card games, you know, in high school. Some of my friends went to college, but most of them just got jobs. Maybe in a few years we'll be hanging out in bars, playing darts or something. You're not allowed to play cards in the bar, because it looks like gambling. My leg is killing me.
My leg!
I bet everyone's telling you to go see a doctor. Hey, I get it. Too expensive. My dad cut his arm pretty bad on a job, but he stitched himself back up because he didn't have health insurance. But then his hand didn't work very well, and he got pretty depressed, and eventually he just sort of... Well, I guess I don't know what he should have done. Who knows, right? So this is like a hobby? If you asked me what my hobbies were, I'd say card games, science fiction, and perspective geometry. But I run the slideshow, and I play the tapes, and I don't get paid for it. I take it pretty seriously, but nobody's telling me I should. Is that a hobby? Seems like there ought to be a more serious word for it. That's a hobby.
It's a compulsion.
Okay, that's it. Next, there are some rituals that you and I aren't allowed to participate in, I don't think. And I don't remember them anyway. Shannon's back, says, hi, got it. Got what?
It is 6 o'clock.
I don't know if I'm at a stopping point, so I'm gonna have to keep going. We were just talking about work and hobbies. Sure. We were just talking about work and hobbies. Shannon, what? I found what we came here to get, the file on street name changes. You don't look good. Let's head
Rude.
back to the bureau and get this straightened out, and then maybe we should go see that doctor the clerk recommended. Yeah, probably. Also, the, rituals that we're not allowed to take part in? Little concerning.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
How this Yu-Gi-Oh nerd is compelled to keep this shit going when
Right?
nobody's...
Shannon says, Jesus, are you alright? What the hell? Conway, I'm okay. My leg is stuck. Well, are we back at the mine?
It sounds like it.
We have to get you out of here. We are back at the mine. Can you put any weight on that leg? It's all messed up. Here, let's get you onto the tram. Whoa. We flashbacked. Hey, old man, look at me. Can you hear me? What happened? I don't know. He collapsed. I think he blacked out. He was mumbling about the old mine for a minute. The old mine where we met. I think I need to see that doctor. Yes, you do. She hands Brandon the doctor's card. How do we get to this address from here? I don't know. It's pretty tricky going back and forth between, you know, here and there. The bureau's the only way I know. Some of those folks do it all the time, commuters. Just go back the way you came, find the crystal, and then turn around. Back the way we came, find the crystal, and turn around. So this way to the crystal?
Yeah.
And then turn around. Pipe organ. Staircase. Projector. The bell was not there before. The tree. This place is really fucking wild. Sprocket. Anchor. Bicycle.
How many symbols?
Feather. Wheelbarrow. Antlers. Okay. Scarecrow. Oh, there's the bureau. Okay. Act 2, Scene 3. I suppose this is technically a stopping point, right? Bureau
Yeah.
of Reclaimed Spaces. It's I mean, it is 6:04, so I suppose I could stop here. Ephemera? What does that mean? Oh. Whoa. Is that a map?
That's a map. Yeah, it was a
Maintenance
map of the
record,
mine.
Tram 5. Yeah, it's like... Oh, okay. Casket, boat, scarecrow, pendulum, bones, feeder. Right, okay. That makes sense. Bureau of Secret Tourism. The Bureau of Secret Tourism. Esoteric excursions for the intrepid and curious. This game is really cool and so much lore. It is. It's a very interesting game so far, and I'm very, very happy that I get to play it on stream with y'all, and I'm very grateful that you bought it for me. I was watching a YouTube video about it a little while ago that was like spoiler free, but it just kind of talked about the themes of the game and like how strange and like well written it was, and it made me want to play this so bad, but we do not have money right now. As soon as I can get with Fox and Mom about turning my phone back on, I'm gonna get my PayPal set up so that I can get my Ko-fi and like tips and stuff like that and donations set up so that You know, so that it's
That should be
there,
done tomorrow
basically.
morning.
It was on sale. Bargain. All directions start from
Yeah.
the Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. River tunnels. Oh, I can actually go to these places. These tunnels are a series of arterials excavated by runoff from an underground river which long ago evaporated, now the tangled vessel of marooned echoes. Drive clockwise until you reach the feather. Pause for a moment to consider the cave walls. Reverse direction and drive counterclockwise until you hit the birdhouse. Now turn around again and you're almost upon it. To return, simply find the feather again and turn around. Cool. The Dymaxion Gallery, a gallery of mislaid futures, abandoned on lonely highways as American industrial design shifted its gaze to the intangible. That's cool. Counterclockwise toward the TV. When you reach the TV, drive clockwise to the antenna. Now turn around again and head just past the barn. To return to the bureau, find the TV again and again turn around. Mineral springs. These mineral springs radiate with vigor and sweat youth from the pores of the cave walls. I would probably cry if I had to play this alone with someone to talk to. I think I would probably be okay if I played it alone, but I would definitely miss a lot more stuff.
Aw, lasagna. If you wanted, I could do this for you when you play it. Be your little gremlin who
Yeah, you could
tells you
probably
to do
just
shit.
stream it over Discord or whatever and hang out.
Yeah. I'd be down to do that sometime if you want. Oh, that's what I said.
Vigor and sweat youth from the pores of the cave walls, its sweet dampness evaporating and then recollecting on the ruddy faces of rejuvenated bathers. Drive clockwise to the feather, then come to the talon. Come back to the talon, turn again, and there you are. To return to the bureau, find the feather, and again turn around. It's always like, turn around and you'll come back to the bureau.
Yeah.
My gameplay will be ending after the intro because I chose not to go in the basement.
That's what you need me for, to help encourage you to do the risky things.
I'm curious about the basement people, though. Because,
I mean, they were in the
in the art gallery, yeah.
Yeah.
Meditation tunnels. It is recommended as a site for meditation, an introspective labyrinth through which to walk one's concerns, slowly like a breathing exercise. The Deep Valley, the site of an epic laceration to the very heart of the world, certainly left by some great power, perhaps a casualty in a battle between God and dinosaur.
That sounds like the history of the
hitchhiking.
Pathfinder world.
There's a phone number
The World
on the
Wound
back.
in Galarian. So there is.
Weird. Huh.
And didn't look like one of those bogus 555 numbers.
13 isn't bad. That's my lucky number. Anyway.
My lucky number's 12.
Alright.
Because I was here first.
I'm gonna go ahead and quit the game so that we can go find somebody to raid, so that I can go ahead and end stream and go get dinner, because I'm hungry. Back to the circle.
But, like I say,
exit the game.
We should probably be able to do the phone thingy
tomorrow?
When the... Yes, the new
tomorrow
card for the...
Okay.
Bank account gets activated.
Nice. Raid channel. Who's online?
April.
Who's on first? Janelle is live. This is the first time that she's been live when it was time for me to raid.
No, because we raided that other time, remember?
Did we? I don't remember
ever
raiding her. Allie's live. Chibidoki is live. Dado is live. I guess let's go raid Janelle. OMG, I missed y'all. Looks like she's just watching silly videos and stuff, so. Let's start the raid, y'all. Y'all. Yas. Who's coming with me?
I guess me.
Now I have to wait another week for this game. Do you? Oh wait, yeah, because you gotta wait till next Saturday for me to keep playing. Unless you wanted to play it on your own. with Fox. Alright. Let's go raid.
I was kind of leaning